Blog Talk Radio.
Here we go. Blast off.
This is True Capitalist Radio. True Capitalist Radio.
I am your host, the man they call Ghost.
The badass of business.
Give him capitalism or give him death.
That's it. Period.
Broadcasting from his Skyline office studios in beautiful downtown Austin, Texas.
You sound fruitier than a box of Fruit Loops, for Christ's sake.
And now, he'll take it from here. Your host, the prognosticator of prognosticators, the man they call Ghost.
How's it going? Hey, how's it going, folks? And thank you for tuning in with me to another edition of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And please excuse my voice, folks. It's the reason why yours truly wasn't able to broadcast yesterday. And look, I should be taking the day off today, but I'm not going to do it. All right. Anyway, folks, I want to say thank you for tuning in with me. This is episode number 360, number 360 for all the folks that are keeping track of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And before we get into anything else, I'd like for everybody to please spread it around like wildfire. Although I shouldn't be stressing out my voice like that, really. I need to be calming my ass down. But there's just so much to talk about. Please spread it around like wildfire. That we are live every Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on the official website of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. It is blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That's blogtalkradio.com/ghost. Once again, folks, if you haven't already done so, please follow me on Twitter, folks. The Twitter name to follow is Politics Ghost, all one word, no underscores. Politics Ghost is the name to follow. Anyway, folks, I want to say my apologies if I sound a little bit hoarse. No pun intended for you goddamn bronies out there, but this has been affecting me throughout the weekend ever since one of my worst Baller Friday broadcasts. My voice started going out in that broadcast. I don't know if you folks remember that. But it has been just nonstop ever since then. Yesterday was even worse as hell because on Monday, not only did I have a 2.5-hour broadcast here on the True Capitalist Radio show, I also spectated the debates with folks that were a part of the inner circle and other folks that wanted to spectate with us, and literally talked throughout that whole occasion. So this is literally why my voice is completely beat. But without any further ado, folks, I think that we need to celebrate it properly because it is National Drink a Beer Day. National Drink a Beer Day. So let's go ahead and get some of old Grandpa's old cough medicine down the gullet here, all right? Oh, yeah. And let's get to the markets, folks, because let me tell you, I've been making a lot of money, baby, and I hope that you listen to me. I mean, look, Monday was the first time I brought back the markets because we have the 3-hour show now. And I brought back the markets, and I was highlighting different plays, different type of financial plays that people could be making. And on top of which, even though I did not have a show yesterday because of my voice, as you can hear today, I still was on Twitter active trying to get people to just entertain certain plays that yours truly is trying to suggest. I mean, I'm trying to make capitalists here, all right? I'm trying to make capitalists here. So anyway, folks, we're going to get to those plays, the markets here in just one second. Let me go ahead and pour this beer here. You know what I'm saying? Get some of Grandpa's old cough medicine down the gullet, folks. And once again, please bear with me. My voice has been killing me ever since the Friday horrific, one of my worst Baller Fridays ever. All right, and it's just been screwed up ever since. All right, Now, anyway, folks, I do want to let everybody know that if you haven't been following me on Twitter, I am producing a lot more financial content as it relates to the tweets, because aside from me wanting to promote Trump at this point in time, since I brought back the third hour, and since I've gotten to know a lot of the inner circle who, believe it or not, the majority of the inner circle folks are legitimate members of the business community. A lot of people are very successful business owners, so on and so forth. And I definitely want to extend that type of knowledge that these folks got and gathered from this broadcast, and I want to extend that to other people that potentially are going to gather the information that I give this first hour, apply it to their lives, and make some goddamn money. You understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to make capitalists here. It's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make capitalists, all right? Now, without any further ado, folks, there was just so much to go over here, but today, all right, this morning, I was letting everybody know that, hey, look, the Nikkei index, I think I tweeted last evening, or actually early this morning after midnight, that the Nikkei index was on the negative. And, of course, the Nikkei index is the Asian exchange out of Tokyo. And it's typically an indicator on how the day's trading is going to go in the equities market here in America. Now, everything was going to plan this morning. I don't know if you saw right off the bat as the stock market opened up today, it was in the red, all right? It was in the red unbelievably, all right? Now, what happened to make this dramatic turnaround midday? None other than Janet Yellen and her testimony in front of some goddamn congressional committee, in when she highlighted that she has no fixed timetable for an interest rate hike. Do you understand? That was music to the ears of the stock market, folks, all right? And right as she said that, I tweeted, all right? I tweeted, and let me tell you something right now. I said right after that statement by Janet Yellen, the stock market was going to go up. I mean, look back in my damn Twitter timeline. I said, watch the stock market go up. And by God, look at what happened today, folks. All right? I mean, first of all, take a look at the chart today. I mean, it was literally nothing. All right? It was literally on the negative all the way until about 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. And that's when you started seeing every one of those in the negative numbers on these equity sectors, or equities indexes, go into the green. Let's go ahead and get to the equities markets, folks, without any further ado. And please excuse my voice once again, folks. My apologies. But let's go ahead and get to the equities markets. The Dow Jones Industrials today is up 110.94 points, percentage increase of 0.61% on the day, closing out the Dow Jones Industrials at 18,339.24 points on the day for the Dow. Now, let me tell you, we were, looking at red this morning. I saw it as low as about 30 or 40 points. What volatility. I mean, especially in the Dow Jones index. I mean, of course, there's a lot more volatility in the NASDAQ, if you want my personal opinion. A lot of risk there as well. Definitely a day trader's market, folks. All right? Definitely a goddamn day trader's market here, folks. So if you happen to be a day trader or somebody who likes to short-term trade, this is your market here, all right? I mean, you could have put your money in anything this morning in the Dow Jones Industrial, and by this afternoon you would have at least seen a 0.5% or 1% increase in whatever stock. Unless, of course, it was something that was releasing some negative numbers, some negative news. But, I mean, this is how easy this market is to read, all right? And I want you all to realize why I was able to read that, because I'm telling you, when Janet Yellen says she's not going to raise interest rates, that means that there's going to continuously be printing out of more money. Now, why is it important that the Federal Reserve raise interest rates? Well, because, folks, raising interest rates allows the Federal Reserve to bring back a lot of those outstanding printed notes, which we call money, that's outstanding out there. Remember, when they don't raise interest rates, they're going to continuously print out very, very cheap money to the banks, which lend it out at very, very cheap interest rates, so on and so forth. Now, what we have been waiting for at least, in my opinion, I would say for at least 10 to 15 years, we have been waiting for an interest rate increase in an attempt to try to gather some of these outstanding dollars that are floating around out here and bring them back so that we can bring value back in the dollar. All right? I'm serious. I mean, bring some value back into the dollar. So whenever Janet Yellen or whoever happens to be the Federal Reserve head, whenever they come out and say that they're not going to raise interest rates, that means there's going to be more and more money printed out, and what that means is the value of assets becomes more and more valuable based on the fact the Federal Reserve is printing out that much more money. And you see, folks, that's why I keep saying what we are witnessing right before our very eyes is an asset bubble right before your very eyes. That's why I do not have but one property in my particular possession, in my portfolio. I do not hold too many equities at this point in time unless it's equities that I have invested in back in the 90s that I'm that long term and they've split and, maybe got some big buybacks and big dividends and so on and so forth, all right? But the bottom line is that this is an asset bubble waiting to burst, and it will burst when the Federal Reserve raises interest rates. And it may even burst before that. I've been talking about Deutsche Bank. You know, folks, Deutsche Bank has been going down, down, down. And I'm telling you, now the business world is starting to take notice that if this financial institution collapses, that now the government, it has no plans to bail it out. The government said today it has no plans to bail it out. So if that's the case, folks, you don't even understand the contagion that the falling of the institution of Deutsche Bank would have on the rest of the financial institutions in the world. Because remember, a lot of these financial institutions all across the world have a vested interest in the European market, particularly of which in the finance sector. So if something like a Deutsche Bank goes down, then everybody across the world is going to feel it. All right? Now, on a side note, I did read here that Erdogan, of all people, the Turkish asshole that threw a coup on himself, an advisor is actually suggesting to Erdogan that he go and buy Deutsche Bank. Now, wouldn't that be ironic, huh? Wouldn't that be ironic? Anyway, folks, let me move on, okay? Once again, helter-skelter market today. Opening up on the red, closing out high on the green, unbelievable today. But once again, you'd like to thank Janet Yellen for not only saying she's not going to raise interest rates, but that she has no fixed timetable on raising them to begin with. So, that should tell you something, that she doesn't know her ass from her elbow. And as a result, you're going to start seeing increases once again back in the stock market, even though this is a baseless run. This is a baseless bull run on the stock market. There is no profitability. Maybe with a handful of companies, there's actual profitability. For the rest, it's cutting, it's cooking the books. It's pure nonsense. Seriously, it's projections. It's crap, is what it is. All right. But hey, everybody wants to believe because there's really not that many people in the market anyway. The majority of the people in the stock market are, once again, mutual fund, all right? Mutual fund, what is it called? Hedge fund managers, money managers, retirement managers, money managers. These are the people that are running the markets. That's why it's so easy to call, man. That's why it's so easy to make money. These guys, these idiots that are in the financial industry are so easy to read because these idiots are so reactionary. At this point in time, there is no traditional investment philosophy with the current financial institution occupants. I mean, these people are idiots. I'm serious. That's why it's so easy to read. Anyway, folks, let me move on to the S&P 500. The S&P 500 was also closing out on the plus side. It increased 11.44 points, a percentage increase of 0.53%, closing out the S&P at 2,171.37 points on the day for the S&P. All right. I mean, let me tell you, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable why we're continuing to see increases in a market that is less than profitable. But once again, where else is everybody going to put this printed money? All right. Where else is everybody going to put this printed money that the Federal Reserve keeps printing? You know what? I mean, seriously, where else are they putting it? They're putting it in real estate. They're putting it in stocks. It's a bubble. It's a trap. It's a trap. All I say is try to gain as much liquidity as possible, because when this stock market crashes, because it's going to crash, it may be in 2017, like Donald Trump alluded to, that Janet Yellen was doing, being political with the interest rates, which I believe exactly that's what she's doing. She's kicking the can down the road until 2017, and then they're going to let whoever else is in charge deal with it. But anyway, let me move on. NASDAQ, okay, the NASDAQ composite, this is the index that is comprised of the majority of the tech stocks, the NASDAQ, all right? It is up 12.84 points on the day, a percentage increase of 0.24% on the day, closing out at 5,318.55 points. I mean, that's just ridiculous, man. I mean, seriously, the majority of these freaking tech companies aren't even freaking profitable, man. I mean, it just makes me sick. You know what I'm saying? It makes me sick. You know, I've seen this in the 90s. I saw this in the 90s. You know, the majority of the hype and the money that's going into the NASDAQ is based on speculation of profits in the future. Moreover, you've got a lot of these companies that are being infused with cash by venture capitalists, and they're like, using that as some means of justifying their outlandish valuation. I mean, it's stupid. It's ridiculous.
Imagine a country where jobs are plentiful and families can get ahead. A country where veterans are treated with dignity and respect. A country so powerful, terrorism is in retreat. Our families safe. A country run by a leader whose career was built on success. A leader who isn't beholden to special interests, but to the people themselves. Make America great again. Donald Trump for president.
I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message.
Anyway, folks, let me move on. I also wanted to highlight that I was trying to say for the past couple of days, if you were following me on Twitter, that everybody should entertain a move on oil at this point in time, that OPEC was having a hard time coming to a deal. We talked about this on Monday, and the reason that they're having a hard time coming to a deal is because they want to cut production, all right? They want to cut production, but some countries have to cut production more than others. Iran doesn't want to cut a certain amount of its production. The Kenyans, there's all the OPEC countries, I mean, this is what they were trying to negotiate. And really, the pickle and the OPEC negotiations came down to Saudi Arabia and Iran. And the whole reason why Saudi Arabia and Iran were, putting their, putting their pricks on the table, seeing which one was more Muslim looking, all right? The reason they were doing this is because, I don't know if you remember this, folks, we reported on it, the Hajj recently happened, where all the Muslims go to Mecca and, circle around counterclockwise around a black square, which, represents death if you want to go into the occultic aspect of that, but we're not going to go there right now. But anyway, the Hajj happened, and Saudi Arabia denied Iran or any of the Iranian pilgrims from attending the Hajj. And the Iranians took that a little personal, and literally that is what's been holding up the OPEC negotiations. And let me tell you, I knew for a fact that they were going to come to their goddamn turban-wearing senses, okay, because there's a lot of money to be made, all right, because what OPEC is going to do, and this is their first major cut in production in over 8 years. So we've had fair, I wouldn't say great gas prices, but fair. And let me tell you, if I were you, I would gas up right now because you're going to start seeing the reflection of the increases in energy we're going to talk about here in a second. You're going to see them reflected as soon as possible. Now, I had been telling people since Monday, I even said on Twitter yesterday and even this morning, that right now is a good time to be, entertaining an investment, all right? Entertaining an investment in oil. I mean, the bottom line. I mean, I knew these guys were going to come to an agreement, for Christ's sake, man. I'm serious. All right? And let me tell you, there are some people on Twitter, some of them actually did and made a move, and I congratulate you, and I'm glad that you're profiting because you profited major if you did. A lot of people didn't. They were a little apprehensive, and I don't blame you, but you see, that's what makes a capitalist a capitalist. You got to look at the opportunities. You got to analyze them. You got to strategically plan for them, and if you think it's a go, then go. Don't be afraid if you look at it and analyze it and truly understand what's going on, then make a goddamn move, man. Make a move. Anyway, folks, I had been telling people entertain an investment in oil. I was bullish on oil. I said that damn OPEC was going to make a deal. All right, this was much to do about nothing. All right, Saudi Arabia was probably going to have to capitulate, which they did, obviously, and now they've come into a deal. So let's go ahead and talk about that, shall we? Folks, even if you would have invested in a goddamn oil ETF this morning, all right, because let me tell you, oil was taken in the teeth. I think I saw it down as low as about maybe 0.5%, maybe 1% this morning. It was fluctuating. You could have gotten yourself an ETF. I mean, I'm not trying to, promote option playing either because options are very, very, I don't personally play them, but if you would have played them in this instance, you would have won big. If you would have, done any kind of play, investing in gas companies, investing in oil producers, however you were going to make this play, it would have paid off within 1 day. Even if you would have invested this morning, man. Even if you would have just invested this morning. As I stated this morning, oil prices were fluctuating. They were down 0.5%, 1%. Then the OPEC news came out saying that there is a deal. And folks, within 2 goddamn hours, all right? Within 2 goddamn hours, folks, we saw major money come in out of nowhere, all right? Now, let me give you the WTI sweet crude price to let you understand what I'm talking about. And for you folks that don't understand the difference between WTI and Brent crude, WTI sweet crude is the crude oil consumed by America, okay? Now, it was up today. It finally closed out on the plus side, even though it was fluctuating in the negative today. Once the OPEC news came out that they were going to have a deal in cutting production, of course, that son of a bitch rose like it was going out of style. It was up $2.49, a percentage increase of, get this, folks, get this, a percentage increase of 5.57% on the day. 5.57% on the day. I'm telling you, I was so excited, I was stumbling and mumbling over my own tongue just telling you, for Christ's sake, man. I mean, I made money on this, man. I made money. All right? I mean, these are the kind of plays that make you rich and make you stay rich, baby. You understand what I'm saying? Once again, a 5.57% increase on the day for WTI sweet crude. Now, let's take a look at Brent crude prices, folks, okay? Brent crude oil, of course, is the oil consumed by Europe. All right? Oh yeah, let me tell you what it closed out at. Crude oil, WTI sweet crude oil closed out at $47.16 a barrel. WTI sweet crude oil closes out today at $47.16 a barrel. Now, let's get to Brent crude. I'm sorry, I'm excited, man. You can tell I made some goddamn money on this son of a bitch. You know it, right? Oh, man. Anyway, let's get to Brent crude, shall we, all right? Now, Brent crude up $2.75, a percentage increase of, get this, 5.98%, almost 6% on the day for Brent crude, all right? I mean, closing out Brent crude at $48.72 per barrel of oil. And I'm telling you, it's just going to keep going up and up and up, in my personal opinion. I mean, how quaint they're going to cut production. It's right around the holiday season, folks, all right? I mean, you know, you got a lot of hostilities happening throughout the international community on theaters of combat. If there happens to be any kind of war going on, obviously there's going to be major oil and energy consumption in that capacity. All right, I mean, I'm not trying to be wanting to promote war, but of course, everybody needs to make a living. Everybody's got to eat. So you want to anticipate these types of plays if it relates to any kind of military action of any capacity. All right? So let me continue going on, folks, okay, because I'm not done. I told you that there are so many plays to make as it relates to this particular oil or bump in oil that was about to happen. Now, gasoline, folks, right now is up 8.06. That's $8.06, a percentage increase of 5.78%. So let me tell you, if you were just investing this morning, all right, if you just would have just heeded the call in my tweet and you decided, you know what, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to invest in some oil, I'm going to invest in some gas companies, or I'm going to invest in an ETF or an oil producer, or, you know, whatever. However you were going to do it, you would have made some major capital today. And believe me, I've done it, and I hope you did it too, baby, all right? Now, another winner, and folks, we talked about this on Monday. I don't know if you folks remember this, heating oil. I said that we were witnessing a cold front coming in the United States. It's already hitting Canada, North Dakota. I read reports out there in the Texas Panhandle, it getting as cold as about 40 degrees. It hasn't hit us here in San Antonio yet. I can tell you that. It's a little cooler. But whenever the cold front comes in, there is time for profits, folks. Heating oil is one of those profits, okay? Because the bottom line is a lot of people within the Midwest and the East Coast, when the cold front hits them, they use heating oil as a base system to heat up their homes. And all of a sudden, every year, this is the play to happen. Let this be known, folks. I mean, I'm just trying to tell you how a capitalist thinks and how you're going to make money and how you're going to be rich and how, you know, and look, and you know what the funny part about it is, folks? I've been giving you all this information for free. You know how much money people would pay to get this information? And I'm giving it to you for free. So go ahead and take advantage. Anyway, once again, every year, whenever the cold front comes in, especially if it becomes really cold, the heating oil, it gets even more scarce. It goes up and up and up. So once again, all right, that's an FYI play every year whenever it gets cold. And look, I think that my personal opinion, the Farmer's Almanac suggests that it's going to be a very harsh winter. And in my opinion, I'm a little bullish here, at least for the next few months here in heating oil. Anyway, I alluded to this play, and it's been going up at least 2 or 3% since Monday. Today, folks, it is up 5.47% on the day. 5.47% on the day, all right, for heating oil. All right, natural gas, on the other hand, was the only commodity in the energy index to see anything negative. It was down 4 cents, but natural gas is so cheap, 4 cents is a decrease of 1.47% on the day for natural gas. So it was the only thing on the negative. Now, let's go to the metals, shall we? The metals. Let's get to the damn metals. Now, folks, it's a very weird, fickle thing going on in the metals here. Very flat today. All right, gold was down $5.50, a percentage decrease of 0.41%, closing out gold at $1,324.90 per troy ounce of gold. Silver, on the other hand, was up 9 cents. percentage increase of 0.44%, closing out silver at $19.25 per troy ounce of silver. All right? I'm serious. I'm not kidding around. Now, let's continue going, shall we? A very, very weird thing happened today in copper. For some reason, copper is up 1.52% on the day. And as I've stated, folks, there is ways to make money without even trying to think about it, Everybody doesn't even pay much to do about nothing about change anymore. Once again, I'd like to remind everybody that every penny made before, I believe it's 1983, is copper. All right, that's a copper penny. Secondly, any coin, any dime, or any quarter made before 1963 is silver. So if you're not doing anything, boys and girls, and you have a bunch of change lying around, why don't you go check the dates on those sons of bitches? Because you might have something worth more than the actual coin value because it's just sitting there and no one's going through it, no one's capitalizing on that opportunity, so on and so forth. Remember, folks, this is how you got to think as a capitalist, baby. You understand that? You got to literally think everything money. I mean, look, folks, how do you think I'm able to just kind of kick back? I literally trade, I do a bunch of things all day. I'm not exclusively just in the market. I've got brick mortar businesses. I mean, I've got property. I don't want to get into everything I do. Either way, everything I do is about money. And everything that I think about, if it doesn't make dollars, it don't make sense. And that's why I can be an independent businessman. That's why I have true freedom, baby. I can do what I want. I mean, hey, look at me. I have my own show. All right? I made my own show, for Christ's sake, man. Jesus Christ. Anyway, as a matter of fact, I can drink to that. Excuse my voice, folks. My voice is still screwed up. Let's take some of Grandpa's old cough medicine, for Christ's sake. Pretty good stuff, man. National Drink a Beer Day. I can drink to that. Anyway, let's move on, folks. All right, let's move on. All right, I was talking a little bit about copper being up. I was telling you all that, pennies before 1983 are copper and quarters and dimes before 1962 are silver. So take a look. And as a matter of fact, some of those quarters before 1962 can be worth a pretty good chunk of change. So take a look. All right, coinage is a great investment. All right, FYI. Anyway, let's get to the agriculture, folks, because this is where it gets really, really interesting. And whether you're a commodities trader or whether you make plays as it pertains to commodities, just knowing whether or not certain commodities are going up or down can give you a gauge when you're going shopping in the supermarket, folks. Let me tell you, I know exactly why things are dropping, prices are going up in the supermarket every time I go. All right? I'm serious. I'm not kidding around. All right? Oh, excuse me. Somebody did the research. It's 1982, before 1982 for pennies, and before 1964 for quarters and dimes. So 2 more years there for you to go research, for Christ's sake. But anyway, as I go over this agriculture breakdown, I'd like to remind people just to, even if you're not invested in this stuff, all right, if you hear negative numbers as it relates to the commodities, it should reflect at some point in your grocery shopping bill, okay? All right, seriously. Now, let's go ahead and let's get the rundown for the agricultural commodities, shall we? Now, corn, everything, I see nothing but red with the exception of a few things, and I'm going to talk about that here in a second. Corn is down today, folks, $2.50, a percentage decrease of 0.75% on the day. Wheat is down as well. Now, let me explain something to you about wheat here, okay? I tweeted earlier today that there could potentially be a nice wheat play. There is a USDA report coming out this Friday as it pertains to the estimated crops that have been yielded for this quarter. Now, based on the numbers from the last quarter, and you combine that with the demand from the industrial and the consumer sectors, I believe that there's going to be a shortage of wheat in the fourth quarter. And in my personal opinion, I think that this is a play right here to have if anybody wants to make a play on some wheat. All right, I think that if you even take a look at the one-year chart to wheat, it looks like it's about to pop, not just even based on lack of supply, just based on the fact that wheat has been on a steady decline ever since January. So, in my personal opinion, I think this is a very bullish move to probably make a play for wheat before this report by the USDA as it relates to the crop yields for the fourth quarter of wheat. All right. Now, once again, you can make these plays, ETFs. You can possibly, look, I'm not trying to tell people to go into the options game, but that's another financial instrument. You can, go to wheat producers, wheat refiners. I mean, there are different ways to be able to make a play. Okay. So once again, I'd like for everybody to please maybe entertain that, and we're going to look out for it. I'm going to be here on Friday, Baller Friday, and we're going to see the impact of the report of the USDA as it relates to wheat. And let me tell you, there's a lot of reasons that I don't want to get into here. A lot of the producers of wheat are coming up short as it relates to their yields. The demand is high, not to mention we're going into the holiday season. So there's a lot of factors here to make this play, all right? Seriously, not joking around. You people that are out here on Twitter trying to say, oh, yeah, wheat goes. You can go ahead and, you can go ahead and, shove it up your damn clogged up pooper while those of us capitalists are making some cash, all right? And as I've stated, all you damn troll terrorists, I'm giving you the information to become badass capitalists. If you don't want to take it, well, then don't be pissing and moaning when you're spit-shining capitalist shoes, boy. When you're on your knees shining capitalist shoes. Son of a bitch. Anyway, once again, a wheat play going on. Not to mention, I would also extend that to oats as well. All right, so keep an eye on oats. Anyway, wheat is down today very slightly. It was flat, down 0.19%. Oats are down 0.29%. Rough rice was very volatile today. It was up at least 1%. Now it closed out down 0.41%, which is very interesting. Same thing with soybean. I mean, soybean was, it wasn't not soybean, it was soybean oil. Soybean right now is at minus 0.73%. Soybean oil, I mean, give me a break. It was up at least 1.5%. It closes down 1.38% on the day. I mean, give me a goddamn break. Anyway, let's go to the soft, shall we? Anyway, cocoa, all right, I believe that's how you pronounce it, which is the base for chocolate. It is down today after, having increases because of supposed supply shortages. People are now pulling back on that and taking profits and obviously probably putting them in energy and maybe in the equities market. It is down today 1.50% for cocoa. Excuse me. We've got coffee. Coffee. It is also down after seeing rises in the past week or so. It has finally flattened out a little bit. It is down 0.39%. Sugar, on the other hand, folks, we are at 4-year highs, and it is even getting higher, for Christ's sake, folks. And look, if you have a sweet tooth, I think that you better cut back on it this holiday season, because I think that we are going to see the price of sugar reflected in all these sweets, all right? I'm serious, all right? We're going to see, give me a break. 4-year high on sugar. Anyway, sugar is up today 1.45% on the day. A 1.45% increase on the day. We've been seeing 1.5%, 1.25% increases for the past few days, for heaven's sake, all right? For sugar. Anyway, let's move on, shall we? Orange juice. Now, folks, we saw an increase for the past couple of days, 2% plus on OJ. You saw some people come in and basically cash in on some of those profits. And once again, I think that people should also look to, this report that the USDA is coming out with is going to break down each and every one of these yields here. All right. Now, I think that we might be coming down from OJ a little bit. But some people seem to think that the processors have cut down production, and as the demand ramps up here in the next few months or in the next month or so, that the processors aren't going to be ready for the demand, and it could potentially cause a supply problem. So once again, it's a very interesting thing to watch for OJ here. Anyway, we got a slight dip in OJ. It is down 1.17% after seeing 2 days of 2.25% increases. Not bad. Anyway, cotton is down also 1.81% on the day for cotton. All right. Who else do we got here? We've got lumber. Lumber is down 0.18%. Rubber is also down 0.18%. And ethanol is down 0.86%. Now let's get to the livestock, shall we? Now we've been seeing lots of decreases in cattle and in lean hog. I've been saying here that lean hog is a good play. We saw lean hog down on Monday, or excuse me, I think it was yesterday, I believe. I think I tweeted it yesterday. Lean hogs were down 4.5% on the day yesterday. You obviously got some buyers, and I'll get to that in a second. But in my personal opinion, this is another play here, lean hogs. And the reason I say this, folks, is because I think that we're going to have another supply problem based on the industry. I don't want to get technical about it. But at the same time, you're seeing a pullback in lean hogs. And because of that pullback in consumer demand, you're going to see the processors once again try to pull back on their processing capabilities. But when the goddamn demand comes back, because look, it's going to come back, folks, okay? And let me explain this. October is National Pork Month. That's right. October is National Pork Month. So I've been seeing decreases in lean hogs for the past couple of days, and it's something to entertain. That's all I'm saying. All right? That's all I'm saying. It's something to entertain here. Lean hog futures. Anyway, let me get to the livestock. Live cattle. Let's get to live cattle first. It is up slightly, 0.48%. We've got cattle feeder up almost 1%. It is up 0.93% on the day. And lean hogs, folks, people are finally starting to buy in because I'm telling you, October is National Pork Month, and you don't think that that's going to, increase demand on top of the holidays. You know what I'm saying? Everybody buys a freaking ham in the holidays, for Christ's sake. So lean hogs is a pretty good play here for the next couple of months, in my opinion. It is up today 0.54%. And that, my friends, is the markets for today, or for your ass, I should say. I used to say, for your ass. I used to say that. Anyway, folks, I want to thank you very much for tuning in with me. I hope that you gathered a lot from the market overview. I'm trying to make capitalists here, all right? I'm trying to make capitalists. That's what I'm doing, all right? Anyway, folks, I definitely want to talk a little bit about this debate. We watched it, at least some of us here in the Capitalist Army and the Inner Circle, we watched it together, had some commentary about it. I personally believe that Donald Trump won hands down. But in further analysis, folks, I'm starting to realize that there may have been some collusion between Hillary Rodham Clinton and Lester Holt. And I tweeted out a video of this yesterday. I don't know if anybody clicked on it. It shows in which every time Hillary Clinton scratched her disgusting mug, it seemed as if it was a cue for Lester Holt to interject himself into the debate. which, folks, I don't know if you understand the rules of debate. The moderator has no place to intervene, interject, or fact check, or to bring up any subject matters that are counter-argumentative to the actual person doing the debate, all right? I'm serious. So once again, in my personal opinion, I've seen the video. It seems like blatant collusion. Moreover, we've seen a close-up. There is an earpiece in the goddamn ear hole of Hillary Rodham Clinton. Obviously, there's an earpiece in Lester Holt. I don't know if you folks saw that. I thought I read one time here, reading the Drudge Report and reading the rules of these debates, I thought that the moderator wasn't supposed to have an earpiece. I could be wrong. I don't know. But, I mean, why does Lester Holt have an earpiece if he's not being fed, lines by some goddamn researcher? I mean, if you take a look at it, Lester Holt broke every goddamn rule of moderating a debate. All right? I mean, you're just supposed to ask a question and let the person fulfill whatever the debate question was in its own capacity. I'm telling you, even though Lester Holt, even though Hillary Rodham Clinton had this collusion going on, and even though the media, because let me tell you, Jesus Christ, I mean, did you see how the media was swooning and trying to insinuate that Trump had a bad showing at the debates and that Hillary Clinton looked so goddamn presidential and so on and so forth? Even amidst all that, Trump is still ahead 4 and 5 points in major mainstream media polls. I'm telling you, nobody can stand her, nobody can like her. Now, there is a slight bit of criticism from people that are on the Trump train, and I have heard this, that Trump didn't really go after Hillary Rodham Clinton as aggressively as they would have liked. They wanted to see Trump go after her jugular. Just go right at her jugular and just go right at the meat of the subject matters, like Benghazi, like the Clinton Foundation, like some of the hacked emails, like Bill Clinton's indiscretions. And you know what, folks, in my personal opinion, I think that he was advised by his advisors not to do this. And let me explain why. You have to understand, folks, this was one of the most watched televised events in history, in TV history. It's definitely the most televised debate in probably world history. So with that many people, I mean, that's the general mass public. That's the general masses. Donald Trump could not portray himself as the media has shown him to be. Brass, abrasive, racist, sexist, a bully, insulter, that sort of thing. So what this first debate was, in my opinion, was an attempt by the Trump campaign to reintroduce Donald Trump in a non-threatening capacity so that he can get those undecided voters or those voters that just hate Hillary and really don't know that much about Trump other than what the mainstream media shoves in their face. This was Trump's attempt at showing that he is a president, that he's presidential, that he's not sexist, that he's not racist, that he's not abrasive, that he's not crass, that he's not some jerk-off. I mean, and I think that it was a fair attempt at trying to appeal to those undecided voters, trying to appeal to some of those voters that hate Hillary. I genuinely believe that it was decent because had he been his traditional Trump self, I think that he would have turned off a lot of people. Because remember, I think there was close to 85 million people watching the debates. 85 million people. That's the general masses. Now, you have to understand, in those masses, you're going to have groups that are just going to vote for Hillary and that are just going to vote for Trump no matter what. And in between those two groups are these groups of undecided idiots, and I hate to I hate to call them that, but let's be honest. I mean, if you don't know who you're voting for at this time, you're a freaking moron, all right? But, hey, you've got to play the political game if you're a politician, and that's exactly what Donald Trump is doing. He understands that, hey, look, I've got to appeal to these morons, and a lot of these morons, because of the mainstream media who's, all in the tank for Hillary Clinton, they all say that I'm a racist, I'm a sexist, and so on and so forth. He had to prove them wrong, and I think that was a valiant attempt, even though the debate was rigged against Donald Trump, folks. All right? I mean, it's obvious there was some collusion between Lester Holt and Hillary Clinton. It's unbelievably disgusting. I cannot believe it. But in my personal opinion, I think there's 2 more debates. And, folks, there's only 40 days until the election. I mean, this is – it's getting that damn close, all right, baby? It's getting that damn close.
You heard the speech. But behind the glitter lies this stark truth. In Hillary Clinton's America, things get worse. Under her dishonest plan, taxes keep rising, terrorism spreads. Washington insiders remain in control. Americans losing their jobs, homes, and hope. In Donald Trump's America, people are put back to work. Our families are safe. The American dream achievable again. Change that makes America great again.
I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message.
Yeah, I think in the next couple of debates, we're going to start seeing Donald Trump go after the jugular. I think that the campaign knew that if they went full aggressive throttle in the first debate with that many millions of people, I don't think that they would have been able to win a lot of the votes that I believe Donald Trump did win. I mean, I've seen different focus groups. I've seen on the sideline Democrats that are now sold on Donald Trump. They heard Donald Trump appeal to the black community, Latino community, appeal to the workers, NAFTA, the wall. I mean, these things, all right? Super predators, I think, saying the term super predators, these types of things were on target in an attempt for Donald Trump to appeal to those demographics that are on the fence, all right? So that's why I'm saying, man, it's getting down to the nitty-gritty, and I hope, all right, that in the next couple of debates, Donald Trump goes right at her jugular, because there ain't going to be 80 million people on the next debate, folks. There ain't going to be that many people. Remember, this was the general masses. People were having freaking debate parties, for heaven's sake. I never heard of goddamn that debate party. Jesus Christ. I've never heard of a debate party without the word mass in front of it. All right, seriously. I mean, give me a break. A debate party. Give me a break. Anyway, folks, once again, I personally believe that Donald Trump is once again on top. He's hitting the ground running once again, folks. He's already been a few places out here giving speeches. Did you see him in Florida? I mean, it was like a rock star welcome, for Christ's sake, man. A rock star welcome. There is no way that Hillary Rodham Clinton wins this election, man, unless they steal it. Unless they steal the election, there is no way this broad wins the election. There's no goddamn way. There's no way. Anyway, folks, let me go ahead and get to some Twitter shout-outs, folks, okay? Because I know everybody's like,
I want to get the Twitter shout-outs. I like it. I don't get all this market stuff and all this politics. I don't get it. My feeble mind just can't really understand it. It can't comprehend it. I can't cognitively comprehend it.
Shut up, you stupid loser. All right? Just shut up. Anyway, let's go ahead and get some Twitter shout-outs. All you got to do to get a Twitter shout-out live right here on the broadcast is retweet the first tweet on my Twitter account, and the tweet to retweet is True Capitalist Radio Live, baby. True Capitalist Radio Live. And you retweet that tweet, I'll give you a Twitter shout-out live right here on the broadcast. And, of course, the Twitter name is Politics Ghost. All one word, no underscores, Politics Ghost. Anyway, do we got any Twitter shout-outs, engineer? All right, well, let's go ahead and get to some Twitter shout-outs right now. All right, we got Remover of Kebab. How you doing, man? Dorito Burrito in the house. Last Free Man, Drunken Wolf in the place, the Brony Network, Sergeant Yoda, Anarcho-Capitalist. We've got Windows and Doors, for Christ's sake, man. Jesus Christ, what's going on in the inner circle? We've got, I'm not saying that disgusting name, Hillary, 30 Years of Fail. Yeah, no kidding, for Christ's sake. Move to Vietnam Ghost. Shut up, for Christ's sake. Townville Rifle Range, asshole. That was in elementary school, you son of a bitch. And look, I don't want to get into that, all right? For you folks that are unaware, there was a shooting, at an elementary school in Townville. I believe it was in one of the Carolinas, I believe. Good God, man, I'm telling you, it's madness, baby, madness. Capitalist for ISIS. Just shut up, you idiot. Ain't nobody for ISIS over here, for Christ's sake. We've got Trump lost debate. What the hell are you talking about? He lost the debate. He didn't lose nothing. Shut up. See, you're going to make me lose my voice. Hold on, let me get some beer here before you idiots start making me lose my voice here, all right? Let me gargle with some beer. It's National Drink a Beer Day, right? Let's gargle with some beer. Hold on, I had to drink that one. Hold on. All right. Yeah, actually, that actually helped a little bit. Anyway, we got Deplorable Biff in the house. What's going on? Alamo Bay Fishing Company. Shut up, you idiots. All right, it's not flooding anymore, you asshole. All right, we got Vetiforum Wars in the house. How you doing? We've got, I'm not saying that. We got, Jesus Christ. Please end the show, Ghost. Why are you listening? I mean, that's the amazing part about it. You morons are like, end the show, I don't care. Why are you listening? I'll tell you why you're listening, boy. Huh? I'll tell you why you're listening, because you just cannot believe. You are in complete freaking awe. At complete freaking awe at the manly dominance that I'm throwing around this goddamn internet like it ain't shit. Excuse my French, for Christ's sake. Sorry, somebody had to say it. Anyway, we got Mojave Skeleton in the house. Trump and Capitalist in the place. What's going on? We've got the Teutonic Cur. What the hell does that mean, Teutonic Cur? We've got the Speedwater. What the hell does that mean, for Christ's sake? San Antonio Surfer. Look, shut up, shut up, shut up. We got NRJ Commando. How you doing? I'm not going to say that stupid name, you sick son of a bitch. Swedish Capitalist in the house, for Christ's sake. Hillary autograph sale, asshole. Shut up. Just shut your stupid mouth. Jesus Christ. And I actually saw a goddamn video actually promoting the engineer. I'm not joking around. They're actually making engineer propaganda videos on freaking YouTube, for Christ's sake. I'm not joking. Do you see this engineer? I mean, they're making propaganda videos for the engineer, dissuading people from buying my autograph and trying to persuade people from buying the end. I mean, just Jesus Christ, give me my drink, man. Oh, my God. Who else do we have going on over here, for Christ's sake, man? God damn it. We got Radioactive Curry. Oh, man, that's screwed up, man. That's horrible. I mean, we're on the brink of World War. We're on the brink of nuclear war, asshole. And you're talking about nuclear curry or what the radioactive curry, for Christ's sake, you son of a bitch. We'll get to that in a second, folks. This idiot is obviously making light of the Kashmir situation. For you folks that, that's going over your head, like, what? I don't get it. Radioactive curry? It's because both India and Pakistan are nuclear powers, you dumb idiot! Jesus Christ, man. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. Give me the goddamn mic, for Christ's sake, man. I'm telling you. You idiots have no freaking souls. I'm telling you, there's something wrong with you people in the head. I'm not joking. Oh, my God. I'm just saying, man. Silent Capitalist, what's going on? I mean, Jesus, Charlie stole my voice, asshole. Charlie stole my... Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Son of a bitch! I thought I told each and every one of you sons of bitches to stop talking about Vietnam. I don't want to talk about it. Give me the mic, man. Give me the mic. That damn son of a bitch. I can't believe you idiot. Hey, look, here's one. Ghost made me poor. Ghost made me... How the hell did I make you poor, you son of a bitch? You made yourself poor. You made yourself poor, you son of a bitch.
No, it's the ghost's fault. It's my mommy's fault. It's my daddy's fault.
No, it's your fault, you sorry sack of garbage. All right, it's your fault. What's going on to Raiden Snake? How you doing? What's going on to Collect Call? How you doing? Who else do we got going on over here? I'm not saying these stupid names. I'm telling you, people are stupid. All right? Ghost in Dallas, November 63. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Are you insinuating something there, boy? Are you insinuating something, you son of a bitch? Jesus Christ, man. Ghostler's gas bill. Ghostler's Jesus Christ. I know what you mean by that, you sick son of a bitch. I know what you mean by that. Ghostler's gas bill. You sick, twisted pricks, man. Oh, my God, man. You guys are getting ridiculous, man. Y'all are going low. I mean, lower than low, man. Jesus Christ. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. For Ghostler's gas bill. What an asshole. What's going on, a veteran capitalist? How you doing, sir? We got Godzilla in the house. We've got Ghostland D. Roosevelt. Shut up, all right? Just shut your mouth. Double Dip Candy Apple. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Who else do we got? We got Deplorable Choco. I'm only going to take a couple more of these because I can already see these people are getting idiotic. Anyway, we're already well into the second hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. Before we get started, folks, please spread it around like wildfire and let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house. And we are live every Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. And, of course, the Twitter name to follow is Politics Ghost. All one word, no underscores, Politics Ghost. Anyway, let me take a swig of this beer, and we'll move on and continue with a couple of more goddamn Twitter shout-outs from these sons of bitches. Jesus Christ. Hey, it's National Drink a Beer Day. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Anyway, we got Distilling Capitalist. What's going on, mate? How you doing? We got, I'm not saying these sick names for Christ's sake, man. We've got Ghost is a Moron. Yeah, shit. You come over here and say it to my face, you son of a bitch. All right? Assassinate Ghost NG. Assassinate Ghost N. Oh, that's it. That's it. No more Twitter. Get that crap out of here. Get that crap out of here. I'm serious. We're not. You know, this is why I say it, and I'll say it again. This is why we cannot have nice goddamn things, man. And you see, you idiots, you're making me lose my voice again because I'm yelling at you sons of bitches. I mean, stop it. Stop making me yell. Just stop it. Stop making me angry. Just stop. Just stop it. Jesus Christ, you hear my voice, man. It's going out. Stop. Jesus Christ, give me the mic. Give me the mic. Seriously, man, you hear my voice? Just stop the son of a bitch, man. Jesus Christ, you people, man. I'm serious. Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. And look, I'm getting all kinds of, look at these people making graphics about the engineer. Look here, I'm going to go ahead and tweet them now. Look, I'm going to retweet. Look, here's one graphic of the engineer slicing my head off. Are you, Jesus Christ. Look at this crap. Look at it. The engineer slicing my goddamn head off. Jesus Christ. And look, here's, what is this, the engineer, pointing a gun at me, supposed to shoot me? Is this it? Why are you people making these graphics? Why do y'all want to see me dead? I mean, maybe I should just end the show early, man. I'm serious. You people are pissing me off. I mean, this is National Drink a Beer Day. I could go, be drinking beers right now somewhere out here in San Antonio. I don't know where the hell to go, but, somewhere, it's probably got a good chicken wing or some kind of crap like that. I don't need to be sitting here putting up with this crap, all right? Not to mention my voice is going out for Christ. You hear it? You hear my voice is going out because of you sorry sacks of crap. And for you folks that are unaware, man, I mean, my voice, went into a very, very high-pitched dynamic range on Friday, which obviously tore my vocal cord or some kind of crap like that because, I mean, I'm serious. This is just ridiculous. Let me get some beer here for Christ. Jesus Christ. It's National Drink a Beer Day, for heaven's sake, all right? That's what I'm doing, all right? Let me alone. Jesus Christ, man. I'm telling you, it's your fault, man, that my voice is going out, man. It's your goddamn fault, man. It's you sons of bitches' fault, for Christ's sake. I mean, look, stop it with the graphics. Seriously, man. I've had enough of this crap. Look at this. Team engineer. Look. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Look, I've already told each and every one of you, listen, about the autographs. Look, I don't want to make it a freaking competition. Now, I want to let everybody know that we are going to start sending these out. I know it's taken some time, folks, but we got completely sidetracked because of Zazzle, and if you were following me on Twitter, you saw the exchange between me and Zazzle. Zazzle claimed that it wasn't their fault. It was the goddamn United States Postal Service that denied me from having a goddamn freaking stamp, a stamp to mail out the goddamn autographs with my avatar on it, with my name underneath it. They denied it, for Christ's sake. Not to mention, that order had the black envelopes and all this other nonsense, so please bear with me, folks. Not to mention, the wife is personally handwriting each and every address on each and every one of these that are being mailed out, folks. So I'm telling you, I'm personalizing some kind of design on the envelope as well, folks. It's going to be in a manila envelope, one of those ones you can reseal kind of things. Looks like you're being served an affidavit of some sort. But let me tell you, I had no idea that every country had a specific way of writing the goddamn address. I'm serious, folks. I'm not kidding around. I mean, you've got the goddamn in Ireland. I think they like everything, I think 1 inch to the left. Canada, you need like 1 space between this and 2 spaces between that, and it's just ridiculous. So literally, I've been doing that. I mean, it's been one fiasco out of another. I cannot believe that e-commerce is this difficult. I'm telling you, that's why I'm going to pull these autographs on Saturday. I don't care who wins. Me and the engineer are not making it a competition, right, engineer? Yes, sir. We're not making it a goddamn competition because everybody knows I'm winning. I'm going to win. I'm the talent, all right? And there's no competition, all right? Now, of course, folks, these are going to be pulled down tomorrow. They're going to be pulled down on Saturday night, this Saturday night. So if you want to get yourself an autograph, and as I've stated, folks, these haven't gone out yet. They're starting, at the very latest, they'll be going out this Friday or Saturday, at the very latest. But if they are going out, if you ordered one, they will all be out by Saturday. If you order one from now until Saturday, they will all be going out on Saturday. That's it. I mean, I'm serious. I mean, this has become a bigger pain in the ass than I anticipated, but still, it's the fans. They deserve an autograph. They deserve, design, personally handcrafted stuff, and, of course, the engineer, he's going to put a little happy face and, stuff on his. So, once again, folks, the website to go to on your browser right now, type in ghost.market. That's it, ghost.market. And you can see my autograph or engineer's autograph. And once again, of course, I'm selling the most, but I don't mean to brag or anything. But once again, we are going to take these down. We are going to take these down on Saturday night. Anyway, let's move on to the broadcast, folks, all right? Anyway, we were talking about the debate. I want to talk a little bit about something else now. Did you all hear that the Senate has overridden Obama's veto of the 9/11 lawsuit bill? Have you all familiar with this? Oh, now the Congress does something, right? Because if they didn't, they would have egg on their face, all right? And look, you can just tell that Obama doesn't care if he has eggs on his face. He doesn't care, all right? He's obviously in bed with the Saudis for some goddamn reason. He vetoed the 9/11 bill. And by God, overwhelmingly, Congress, both House and Senate, Congress overrided the veto of Barack Obama. So now the 9/11 bill is law. And for you folks that are unfamiliar with what the 9/11 bill is, it allows the victims of the 9/11 attacks to sue Saudi Arabia for any punitive damages, any kind of death-related damages, whatever. I mean, these Saudis, they should be able to afford it. They're about to cut production on their goddamn supply, which is probably going to increase their goddamn daily income to $1 billion a day, okay? So that's why I'm saying, folks, okay, it took the strong-arming of the poor victims of the 9/11 attacks for these goddamn political class numbnuts in Congress to actually act in unison against this freaking disgusting, despicable, shameless president. And just to think the gall of Obama vetoing such a goddamn bill. Why would Obama deny the victims of 9/11 from getting any kind of financial compensation from the Saudis? Huh? I'm serious. Why? Why, for Christ's sake, man? Jesus Christ. But I'm glad that Congress, even though I'm not giving them any goddamn credit, they could have done this a long time ago for a lot of different things. Obamacare, the Libya theater of combat, Syria, Egypt, I can go on and on. Congress could have done this for a lot of different things. But it's good to finally see dumbass Obama with egg on his face. It proves that his power is nothing. He is now a lame duck president. No one gives a rat's ass about what he says any longer, for Christ's sake. And it's about goddamn time Congress did something, all right? And I congratulate the 9/11 victims for being able to go out and now sue these goddamn turban-wearing sons of bitches, these Saudi Arabian Wahhabist pieces of Islamic terrorist-promoting trash, all right? I'm glad, all right? Take that, Obama, all right? Put that in your goddamn pipe and smoke it, you son of a bitch. How you like that? You ain't in charge, baby. You ain't in charge. I mean, what is he going to do? Is he going to make an executive order to override the override or some crap? Stupid son of a bitch. Give me my drink. Give me my drink. All right. Let me calm down here. What the hell is this? Look, stop with the engineer graphics, asshole. They've got an engineer graphic of the engineer kicking what looks like a woman that's pregnant in the stomach. And they're saying the engineer with my wife. The engineer with my... God. Damn it! Stop it, goddammit! Stop it! Stop! Just stop it, you son of a bitch! the engineer kicking some lady in the stomach, and they're saying it's my wife. I mean, good God. Oh, God, man, you people are sick. You're sick. Jesus Christ, man. I can't believe you people. Look, this is sick. That's sick crap. Oh, my God. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. Damn it, engineer. You see what look at these people. Look what these people are doing, engineer. God damn it. Shut up. Shut up. Just shut up. Damn it. God damn it, man. Man, I'm warning you. I'm warning you, sons of bitches, all right? You continue this. I am so gone from this broadcast today. You don't even understand it, boy. Do you understand that? Enough with the engineer freaking graphics asshole, all right? Enough of this crap. I've had enough. All right, your idiots are lucky that I'm even up here with this freaking voice of mine, you son of a bitch. And the whole reason why I have this voice problem is because of you stupid, sorry sacks of crap. Jesus Christ, man. I can't believe you people, man. I'm serious. I'm sitting over here. I'm shooting pearls to you people, for Christ's sake. I'm shooting Oh, my God. Did somebody put my autograph in a toilet with turds? You son of a bitch! You son of a bitch! You son of a bitch! Ah! God damn it! They put my autograph in a toilet with turds, man! In a toilet with turds! Oh, God, Jesus Christ. That's gross, man. That's gross. That's disgusting, man. Man, that's just disgusting. I can't believe you people, man. I'm serious. I cannot believe you people. I'm going to end this freaking show, you son of a bitch. I'm not joking around. I will end this show. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. You turd-loving sons of bitches, I will end this show. You people keep this crap up, all right? I'm not looking at Twitter anymore after that. That was disgusting. A freaking throwing my autograph in with a toilet full of turds. You son of a bitch.
You heard the speech. But behind the glitter lies this stark truth. In Hillary Clinton's America, things get worse. Under her dishonest plan, taxes keep rising, terrorism spreads. Washington insiders remain in control. Americans losing their jobs, homes, and hope. In Donald Trump's America, people are put back to work. Our families are safe. The American dream achievable again. Change that makes America great again.
I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message.
Jesus Christ. Where the hell was I at, engineer? God damn it. Yeah, that's right. Obama, he got overridden by the Congress on his veto of the 9/11 lawsuit bill. Let me move on to another subject matter, all right? Did y'all see FBI James Comey, all right, testifying in front of the House Judiciary Committee, refuses to reopen the Hillary Clinton email case, even though each and every Republican congressman that was questioning Comey basically highlighted the fact that this woman lied, that she had classified information, that it was beyond whatever interpretation of the law that Comey was reading. It was beyond that interpretation, and he is interpreting it in his own perception, so on and so forth. Comey is staunch on the fact that Hillary Clinton did nothing wrong and that she was just extremely careless. Here we go again. Extremely goddamn careless. Oh, my God. Give me a freaking break, man. Seriously, give me a goddamn break. And look, he was still as shameless as he was during the first testimony, man. I mean, I'm serious, man. I think that the FBI, the agents that are within the FBI should be ashamed of themselves being led around by some sleazeball like Comey, for Christ's sake. I mean, I'm serious. I mean, what a joke. I mean, Comey should be ashamed of himself, all right? And, you know, his defense is that, well, technically, people do get penalized if they do this type of behavior. They'd be penalized by losing their position. They'd be losing a lot of monetary value. Yeah, well, shouldn't Hillary Clinton then be deprived of the privilege to run for the United States presidency under this classification of careless and recklessness? I mean, give me a goddamn break, man. I'm serious. I mean, give me a goddamn break. I mean, Comey should be he should be ashamed of himself, all right? He should be goddamn ashamed of himself. Jesus Christ, man. I'm not joking around. What a shameless piece of crap. I'm not joking around. Comey, you should be ashamed of yourself, all right? You know as well as I, the whole reason why you're not prosecuting this son of a bitch is because the top cop, Loretta Lynch, worked at the same law firm that does the freaking Clinton's taxes, all right? That's right. Loretta Lynch worked at the same law firm that does the Clinton's taxes. And you know who else worked at that law firm? You have a black soul. You have a black soul. Kinky Tongue or whatever the hell his name is. Yeah, that asshole. Jesus Christ, man. Let me move on, man, because this is just, it'll just get me pissed off, and I don't have much voice left anyway, all right? Anyway, this should get a lot of you trolls' panties in a bunch. Did you hear the Anti-Defamation League, the ADL, is now designating Pepe the Frog as an anti-Semitic symbol? Look, first of all, I had no idea that Pepe was, trying to, make fun of Jewish people. I thought Pepe was Mexican, for Christ's sake. I mean, am I wrong? I thought Pepe was Mexican, for Christ's sake. Now the Anti-Defamation League, the ADL, is stating that is now an anti-Semitic symbol. I mean, give me a goddamn break. A freaking painted frog? I mean, do you understand what kind of 1984 political correct nonsense this is literally framing itself out to be? A freaking painted frog? Pepe the Frog is now anti-Semitic, for Christ's sake? I don't get it, man. And let me tell you, when the Anti-Defamation League, the ADL, classifies something as anti-Semitic, that's semi-serious. Remember, the ADL goes after anybody who shows any kind of anti-Semitic behavior, rhetoric, and they literally classify these people and database these people at the ADL headquarters, for Christ's sake, man. So I cannot believe that the ADL went as far as classifying a goddamn made-up painted frog as a anti-Semitic symbol. I literally did not. A freaking frog, man. I mean, God damn it, man. God damn it. Jesus Christ. Give me my drink, man. Oh, my God. The freaking frog. Pepe the Frog is now anti-Semitic, man, all right? Pepe the Frog is now anti-Semitic. You are now against the Jewish people if you've got Pepe the Frog on any of your content. Can you believe this? I'm serious. That's what the ADL is trying to classify Pepe the Frog as. All right? All right? Now, if you have Pepe the Frog hanging up in your dorm, or if you have him in your social media, obviously that's the equivalent of you wanting to throw people in concentration camps and gas chambers. I mean, give me a freaking break, man. Seriously, give me a break. Pepe the Frog. Pepe the Frog. I can't believe that, man. Pepe the Frog, man. I mean, what kind of political crap are we turning into, man? I want to hear from people about this, man. Seriously, I want to hear from you right now, all right? 425-390-6146, all right? We've got some lines open. We got plenty of lines open right now. I want to hear from you. What do you think about the ADL, the Anti-Defamation League, classifying Pepe the freaking Frog, which I thought was Mexican. I thought that was supposed to be a euphemism or some kind of metaphor, a artistic metaphor of Mexicans, all right? I mean, I thought that's what it was. I sincerely thought that's what Pepe the Frog was. I thought he was a freaking Mexican or something. But obviously, he's Jewish. I had no idea that Pepe was kosher. All right? I had no idea that he was circumcised and liked matzo balls and bagels. All right? And now if you put Pepe the Frog anywhere in your social media or you promote him in any capacity, you are now anti-Semitic. So I definitely want to hear from you what you feel about this. Are you intimidated? Is this going to make you a little apprehensive of promoting the God Kek, Pepe? I'd like to hear from you right now. 425-390-6146 is the number to call here. I want to hear from you. Hey, 404, you're on the horn. What do you think about Pepe being an anti-Semitic symbol?
Hey, Ghost, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, man.
All right, just making sure. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Dude, that is hilarious. Like, so they started using it to insult Hillary Clinton, and now all of a sudden this thing is an anti-Semitic symbol. Like, that kind of means something to me. But right now I'm going to try and change as many profile pics as I can to Pepe the Frog and rebel into this crap because I don't believe an internet – it's ridiculous that an internet meme would be considered anti-Semitic. I was looking on Business Insider. They're saying that this, you know, a subset of Pepe the Frog memes are kind of anti-Semitic, you know what I mean? And those are kind of obvious. Like, I found one where he's wearing, like, a Nazi Germany shirt with a swastika and everything with a middle finger and stuff. But, like,
yeah, but that's not necessarily the alt-right or a component of the Trump campaign. It is just individual actors taking it upon themselves to put Pepe the Frog in obviously Nazi garb or obnoxious looking Jewish facial features and so on and so forth. But I mean, personally, the Pepe the Frog itself, it was not intended to be anything anti-Semitic, and for the ADL to do this, and this is a serious organization. I mean, you know, once you're on the ADL's crosshairs, I mean, you're in their database, and you know they're not going to forget you. So, for them to classify Pepe the Frog as anti-Semitic is serious business.
As a matter of fact, Ghost, if I could say one last thing, that this almost seems kind of like a precursor to the kind of internet takeover in a sense, because it's like anybody who uses this, you know, as you say, if they're going to be in their crosshairs, you know, this means that regular everyday trolls or just people who enjoy Pepe memes, now they're going to be sort of discriminated against and are going to be put on some sort of watch list, and who knows where that might lead up to.
No, you're absolutely correct. I mean, this justifies the ADL collecting database information on users because they have Pepe in their social media. Anyway, you want to give a shout out to anybody, sir? Pretty good commentary, man.
Thank you. Most definitely, shout out to you, the engineer. You guys do good work. Sorry people are putting you against each other. You know, people are buying your stuff. They're just drawing engineer stuff. And shout out to my mom and my boss as well, because he's been a pretty respectful guy. I need some more men in my life, just like you, Ghost. So that's why I really appreciate you. No matter what happens, please keep it up, and please keep going, because we need you.
Hey, man, no, I thank you. I appreciate it. And very good commentary on the Pepe, the Frog situation. I cannot believe that we are headed into a political correct nightmare in which literally artistic frogs, all right, artistic frogs are now anti-Semitic situation. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. I mean, you know, seriously. I mean, this is just, it's a meme, man. It's a freaking meme, for Christ's sake, man. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Anyway, let's move on because I want to hear from some more people here. Hey, I think we got Trumpin' Capitalist on the horn. What's going on, Trumpin'?
Hey, Ghost. How are you doing on this fine evening?
Hey, not too bad, man. What do you think about this Pepe the Frog anti-Semitic situation, man?
I think it really shows how stupid the left is, just to go around and just say, "Oh, that's anti-Semitic because it's being used because this means being used in a comic or in the wrong way." I mean, the left is eating itself over this issue, and it's a really trivial issue, and it's not even that significant. They can't even take a joke. They cannot take a joke. And I mean, seriously, I can understand why they think it's so sensitive and all inappropriate, but seriously, it's a joke. Take a joke. I don't understand why this ADL is basically classifying this as anti-Semitic. I mean, seriously, it's a joke.
I have no idea as well. I mean, I've seen this meme before the election in general. I remember it. I mean, my recollection serves me correctly. It was to make fun of neckbeards and lonely people, forever alone. It was like a forever alone type meme to a certain degree, and then it got incorporated into the Trump campaign as it related to the wall campaign. So I don't know where they get the correlation between Pepe being somehow anti-Semitic and this being a symbol of hate of some degree. I have no goddamn idea, man.
Well, that just goes to show you how stupid the left is and how they blow up they'll blow up these little things and just make them like a big travesty. Like, oh my God, somebody said something wrong. It's a hate crime. It's defamation. It's anti-Semitic. I mean, the left eats itself over this kind of crap, and it's very funny to see just the left just trip over itself when this happens.
They're trying to make this an issue, for Christ's sake, man. You know what I mean? They're trying to make this an issue.
I mean, it's silly. It's absolutely silly. Why can't you just take a joke? It's not a stupid little joke. It's a funny little joke. That's better. It's a funny little joke. You need to take a breather. You need to step back a little bit and take a joke. I mean, if you can't take a joke, you're taking life way too seriously.
Yeah, I hear you. You want to give a shout out there, Trump, and I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, sure. Shout out to the OG Capitalist Army chat, to the Steam chat, to the Brony Network chat, and every other chat out there that's relaying this stream or is listening in. And I also want to give a shout out to Tub Guy for making me mod in the OG Capitalist Army chat. And a shout out to everybody on Twitter who follows me. We are now over nearly at 1,250 people listening to my blog, or following me on Twitter, I should say, correct myself. And that's about it. So,
hey, man, I appreciate it there, Trump and Capitalist. I'm telling you, it's good to hear that your blog is being successful. I appreciate, once again, he's a member of the Capitalist Army. And let me tell you, Trump and Capitalist, back in the springtime of this year, got a hold of this show and got inspired to write his own blog. And before you know it, he's actually being followed by legitimate Trump-trained supporters that actually view his blog and view his commentary as a legitimate news source. And you could do this as well, folks, and there's nothing stopping you folks from doing this. You just have to make the initiative and do it and believe that you are doing this for a cause, and that cause is to make Donald Trump president of the United States of America. Anyway, folks, once again, Pepe the Frog is now an anti-Semitic symbol according to the ADL. I want to go into another subject matter since we're on the alt-right subject. I don't know if y'all folks read this report out of, I think it was Mike.com, MIC.com. Milo Yiannopoulos caught up in a financial scholarship situation. I don't know if you folks are familiar with this, but Milo Yiannopoulos actually at some point decided to make a scholarship fund for white males. And in solicitation for donations of this white male scholarship fund, according to the reports, he was able to accumulate $100,000 in scholarship donations so that he can go and send white males to college under this scholarship. Well, lo and behold, folks, no one has seen one red cent of that $100,000. And secondly, folks, it doesn't even seem as Milo Yiannopoulos even filed the appropriate paperwork to even be a nonprofit scholarship organization. Now, of course, this is all alleged. This is a report that has come out by independent journalists. And if this turns out to be true, this has got to be one of the biggest slaps in the face to the alt-right, to those that are readers of Breitbart.com, those that kind of embraced Milo Yiannopoulos as a legitimate right-wing voice within the Trump movement, the Trump train. I mean, they have him listed on Drudge, for heaven's sake. But once again, folks, Milo Yiannopoulos is caught up in a scholarship scandal. $100,000 was accumulated for this alleged white male scholarship that he was supposed to start. There is no evidence that he ever filed for any papers relating to a nonprofit organization relating to the scholarship. There is no funds, there is no scholarship fund, there is no one knows where the money is. It went right into his pocket, for Christ's sake. $100,000, according to this report, allegedly went right in to Milo Yiannopoulos' own goddamn pocket, for Christ's sake, man. I mean, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, man. Let me tell you, if this is true, I mean, this is obviously a big shock. Now, of course, I've got trolls tweeting at me saying, hey, AIDS drugs don't buy themselves, you know, which is a horrible troll. But then again, maybe there's some kind of validity to that, all right? I mean, I don't understand why Milo Yiannopoulos would do this. I mean, Milo, from what I understand, makes anywhere from $10,000 to $15,000 a lecture when he goes on these goddamn college tours, for heaven's sake, all right? From what I understand, he's making six figures being the online editor for Breitbart.com. You know, supposedly this guy's, you know, doing all kinds of content related to multimedia and things of that nature. Why exactly he would do something like this is beyond me. And I hope that Milo Yiannopoulos will soon address this issue here, because I think that it's rather damning, considering that he likes to be the, quote, flamboyant faggot, and those are his words, not me. I mean, that's what he calls himself, okay? I guess being that flamboyant costs money. And I guess according to this report, allegedly, he took all that $100,000 of white male scholarship money and put it in his pocket. So I'd like to hear what you have to say about that. This is a member, of course, of the alt-right, supposedly the mouthpiece of the alt-right, which I think is highly inappropriate. I mean, did you see how the media just did that? See how the media just made Milo Yiannopoulos the mouthpiece of the freaking alt-right, the leader of the alt-right? I mean, give me a break, all right? Give me a break. Anyway, folks, I want to hear from you. What do you have to say about this? Give me a call, 425-390-6146. What do you think about this, man? I mean, is Milo ripping people off? Is that what happened? Is that what's happening? I want to hear from you. What do you have to say about it? All right, because this is serious business. I mean, you know, come on, Milo. How much more money do you need, man? All right. Like I said, you know, $10,000, $15,000 a pop for these damn lectures at these colleges. You know, you're making, you know, six figures at Breitbart. I mean, how much more money do you need there, bro? Huh? I mean, Jesus Christ. Good Lord, man. I mean, look, I'm not trying to say that, you know, people should have a limited amount of money, but, I mean, don't rip people off. You know what I mean? Don't rip people off, for heaven's sake, man. All right, I mean, seriously, I mean, go and do something in a capitalistic manner to obtain more wealth. Don't rip people off, man. Anyway, folks, let's continue going, folks. I want to hear from you. What do you have to say about Milo Yiannopoulos here? All right, 831, you're on the horn. What do you think about Milo?
Hey, Ghost. So I actually read the article that you posted about this earlier, and it really does seem like at this point it is speculation, and he does have a lot of people nipping at his heels as far as political opposition. So it would make sense for people to kind of jump at a discrepancy like this at any point they can get.
Well, I mean, he could easily address this, which he hasn't done. I do remember him, and this was some time ago, as a matter of fact, talking about a white male scholarship fund, so on and so forth. I mean, it would be interesting if he would come out and just say what happened to the money, and, not to mention, there is no scholarship fund, which you have to file as a nonprofit organization with the federal government, because a nonprofit status is a IRS granted status, which he never filed. So maybe it's speculation, maybe it's not, but I do vividly remember him advertising that white male scholarship, and now it's coming around to haunt him. I mean, I wish he would address it. Has he addressed it?
He hasn't. I'm not sure exactly how soon it's been since this article's been released, but yeah, he did on the specific dates on his tour mention in college campuses that he was going to start this fund, and he's also referenced it a few times. So it's definitely been something in the public spotlight that he's presented. But this article, has it just been released today?
I believe it was recent, yes.
All right. So at this point, I guess, I mean, like we pointed out, I mean, he really would have no reason to screw over any people to get extra cash. It just seems like it would be within really bad faith to try and, like, pin that on him, or at least judge him initially on those merits. But, yeah, the quicker he gets out with his answers, the better, just for the sake of
Well, no, I mean, hey, look, I am not accusing Milo of any kind of wrongdoing. This, of course, is all alleged. But I'd like for him to come out and really try to give us an idea of where this money went, because, I mean, it's in very, very poor taste, Milo being this flamboyant, dangerous, faggot, intellectual, alt-right, dangerous, whatever. He's always flamboyant with his Louis Vuitton bags and, dyeing his hair, wearing these, flamboyant jewelry, so on and so forth. And I'm sure that costs a little bit of money. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying. All right. Anyway, let's move on with another subject matter. It's not important. I hope that Milo comes out and says, hey, look, we filed with the appropriate nonprofit. We filed the appropriate nonprofit papers with the IRS. We now have a nonprofit scholarship. Here's the fund. Here's the account. If you want to donate to this account. And that's typically how you manage a scholarship fund. But I have yet to see any evidence that he has done so. So once again, Milo, if you're listening, please, man. I mean, your name's on the line here. You know what I'm saying? Your name's on the line. Anyway, I want to talk a little bit about this claim that has come out here by some Dutch investigation team that the Malaysia Flight 17 that went down over the Ukraine was actually shot with a Russian missile. That's right, folks. That's what they're doing. They're trying to claim that this Malaysian flight that mysteriously went down, folks, all right? Malaysia Flight 17 came down from a Russian-made missile. Now, is this timing rather convenient, for Christ's sake? I mean, seriously, is this timing rather convenient? I mean, here we are. We're in an election campaign where it seems as if Hillary Rodham Clinton is going to lose her ass. All right? You have this administration saber-rattling and attempting to agitate Russia into a nuclear confrontation. And Russia is basically not taking the bait. What it's doing, though, it's utilizing the Syrian conflict as a proxy war, because that's exactly what this is, folks. The Syrian situation is now a de facto proxy war between the United States and Russia. Now that they are trying to say that this Malaysia Flight 17 was brought down by a Russian missile, this gives that much more credibility for the United States and NATO powers to be able to assert certain levels of aggression, to say the least, against Russia. It'll justify these aggressions because they're going to claim that, you see, this jet was brought down by a Russian-made missile. Now, lest we forget, folks, that Russian-made missiles can be bought anywhere. Lest we forget that in Afghanistan, when the Russians retreated out of Afghanistan after attempting to occupy Afghanistan for 10 years, they left countless tanks, planes, artillery, weaponry, ammo, you name it. They just left it there, for Christ's sake, all right? I just want to keep that in mind first and foremost. Secondly, this is in the former territories of the Soviet Union. This is Ukraine. It's the Crimea situation, Crimea. I mean, this is the border here, all right, the border of Russia. You mean to tell me that the Ukrainians aren't going to have Russian-made artillery? Well, excuse me. Take another drink. Excuse me. My throat, man. I'm telling you, I'm losing my voice, man. I'm losing my goddamn voice. God damn it. Anyway, folks, the bottom line is I personally believe that this is a setup. And look, I am no fan of the Ruskies. Believe me, I don't trust the Ruskies. I don't trust Putin. I don't like Ruskies, to be honest with you. I mean, look, that's my own personal bias, all right? I think they're not to be trusted. They're a bunch of cockeyed, mouth-breathing, dopey, serfdom-complying people, and I just don't trust them. I'm sorry. I don't trust those vodka-drinking bastards. But I do not believe that Russia just decided to throw a missile into the Malaysia Flight 17 just because, all right? I mean, that'd be stupid. They had no reason to do it. I mean, there's no motive, all right? There is no motive for this crap. So that's all I'm saying, man, all right? Now, this could prelude, once again, into aggression from the United States against Russia, all right? And speaking of which, let's go ahead and talk about Russia and the United States in Syria. Russia and the United States supposedly had these peace talks last week. Remember, we're supposed to have some, peace, ceasefire out there in Syria. And the first day of the ceasefire, a UN convoy attempting to deliver goods and medical supplies and all kinds of stuff into the region was bombed. And the rest of the week last week, Russia and the United States were blaming each other. And folks, I'm telling you, the reason that they're blaming each other is because the United States, in my personal opinion, was the ones that conducted this air raid, were the ones that bombed the United Nations convoy, and they are attempting to blame the Russians, man. I'm telling you, the United States is trying their everything in an attempt to have a direct confrontation, a nuclear confrontation with Russia. If World War III is to start, that would be a suspension of the elections, and that would make the president indefinite. Do you understand this? All right? That would suspend elections and make the president indefinite, for Christ's sake, man. That's why everybody needs to be concerned about this foreign policy that is being implemented by this goddamn ridiculous administration, all right? I'm serious, for Christ's sake, man.
You heard the speech. But behind the glitter lies this stark truth. In Hillary Clinton's America, things get worse. Under her dishonest plan, taxes keep rising, terrorism spreads. Washington insiders remain in control. Americans losing their jobs, homes, and hope. In Donald Trump's America, people are put back to work. Our families are safe. The American dream achievable again. Change that makes America great again.
I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message.
Jesus Christ. And the reason I bring this up is because John Kerry, the guy who negotiated the goddamn Iran nuclear deal, this stupid son of a bitch, this guy is claiming he's going to walk away from the Syrian ceasefire talks from Russia. Now he has the balls to walk away. How come you couldn't walk away from Iran, you sorry sack of goddamn Herman Munster-faced son of a bitch? How come you could not go and walk away from the goddamn Iranian deal, John Kerry? Jesus Christ, man. What a piece of crap. What a piece of Heinz ketchup-sucking piece of crap. And for you folks that are unaware, John Kerry, he basically married a goddamn heiress to the Heinz ketchup fortune, for Christ's sake, man. All right? Remember Heinz Kerry, for Christ's sake, during the 2004 election, for Christ's sake? This broad, she married into the Heinz ketchup fortune, and the guy that actually was the heir mysteriously died in a freaking plane crash or something of that nature, and she inherited all the goddamn fortune. And guess what? John Kerry decided, hey, I'm going to hop on this old cougar and live the rest of my life in the lap of luxury, and that's why you have John Kerry going windsurfing and going bike riding and all this other crap. I'm serious, man. Jesus Christ, give me a freaking drink, for Christ's sake. Anyway, folks, John Kerry's going to walk away from the Syrian ceasefire, for Christ's sake, man. Jesus Christ, man. How come he didn't walk away from the Iranian nuclear deal, huh? What a son of a bitch. Anyway, folks, let me go ahead and get to the last but important subject matter, and I'm talking about Pakistan and India. Now, before I put in this show, I was unaware of what Pakistan was threatening India with. Pakistan did say earlier this morning that it risks a self-destructive war, quote-unquote, by escalating the Kashmir tensions. Now, folks, didn't I talk about this here last week, that if there's going to be a nuclear detonation of nuclear weaponry, it's going to happen between these two parties over the region of Kashmir? Because as I've stated, folks, Pakistan and India are both nuclear powers. And you see, at this point in time, you've got Pakistan now claiming that it is going to hit up India with, quote, small mini nuclear bombs if the tensions and the assault in Kashmir that Pakistan is claiming India is doing continues. And as I stated, folks, what did I tell you? The prognosticator strikes again. I just wish I was wrong about this one. I said that nuclear war, if it was going to start anywhere, it's going to start right here in Kashmir, over the disputed region of Kashmir. And by God, look at what's happening, folks. Look at what's happening right now. I'm telling you, mark my words, if anybody in this dispute, whether India or Pakistan, uses nuclear weapons, that is a genie that is going to be let out the bottle that we can never put back in. Because if Pakistan or India uses nukes, well, then North Korea is going to use its nukes. All right? Then Israel is going to use its nukes. Iran is going to use its nukes. Saudi Arabia is going to use its nukes. It is something that you can't stop. It is a domino effect. All right? Once that nuclear genie is out of the bottle, you can't put it back in. All right? Everybody's going to want to use their nuclear capabilities. So that's why I'm telling each and every one of you folks, all right? That's why I keep telling each and every one of you folks, you people need to realize what's going on right around you, right? And what's happening is a mobilization of world war global conflict. If you don't read the writing on the wall, and when it finally happens, don't be pissed off that you didn't know. I've been telling you. And if you want this to stop, then you need to tweet, you need a Facebook message, you need to call, you need to email your congressman and tell them that you want to end this reckless foreign policy that is being implemented between Russia and the United States, between China and the United States, We do not need to be at a nuclear confrontation. There is no reason for this country to be in a nuclear confrontation with anybody. So that's why I'm saying, folks, if the nuclear genie if it is released, it's going to be in the disputed region of Kashmir. And I said it last week, and look at it, it's happening, huh? Didn't I tell you? Huh? Didn't I tell you, for Christ's sake, man? I told you. And let me tell you, we are so close to nuclear war at this point in time, it's not even freaking funny. But hey, you people can continue to believe that I'm tinfoil hatting out here. I told you that this goddamn Kashmir situation was going to end up becoming nuclear, and it's coming nuclear very, very quick. All right? Very, very goddamn quick. Let me get a drink of beer here for Christ. Give me my beer. Give me my drink. I'm telling you, it's getting nuclear. It's going to get nuclear quick, for Christ's sake, you son of a bitch. Anyway, folks, let me move on to a little bit different subject matters. You know, I want to go off on two different things here. The first thing I want to talk about, have you heard about this creepy clown phenomena that's happening all across the nation, where people are dressing up in creepy clown outfits and, you know, hanging out in wooded areas and, you know, hanging out, trying to scare people, freak people out, for Christ's sake, happening all over the country. All right, it was reported in one region of the country, and because it had been reported on a national scale, you had the copycat effect, all right? And now you've got everybody and their stupid brother dressing up like a goddamn clown, going out, trying to scare people all across the country. Now, what I say to this is, if they're just going to go around and they're not physically doing anything, they're just trying to look creepy, I say leave them alone. They're not doing anything. They're just trying to creep you out. Now, if they're trying to pretend that they're stalking you, if they're trying to pretend that they're coming after you, if they're trying to pretend, you know, in some physical or potential threatening capacity that they are trying to scare you, I strongly advise you to practice your Second Amendment constitutionally protected right and dispense justice with extreme prejudice on these stupid, obnoxious sons of bitches. All right? I'm sorry. I'm not joking around. I mean, some of these goddamn clowns need to end up shot. All right? Before these people start realizing that this isn't a joke. All right? I mean, you know, going out and trying to scare people and trying to intimidate people in clown outfits, for Christ's sake, is not only creepy, it's borderline pedophilia. All right? Now, when I say dispense justice with extreme prejudice, I'm not saying you should kill these people. No. As a matter of fact, I'm a practicing Second Amendment person myself, folks. I have a concealed handgun permit. I have a lot of guns, all right? But let me tell you, I've always said that if I had to shoot a couple of people, and I'm not going to say if I have or haven't. I'm going to be honest with you, all right? But if I shot people in an attempt to try to save myself, my family, I'm not going to shoot to kill, all right? I'm not going to shoot to kill. And I strongly advise people that are Second Amendment folks, that are concealed handgun carriers, I strongly advise you not to shoot to kill unless you're faced with a gun in your face yourself. Unless they put a lethal weapon in your face, then I believe you're in your legal, ethical, and moral right to kill that person. But other than that, if there's somebody burglarizing your house, or, you know, if somebody's trying to rip off your car, or somebody's trying to steal your goods, or something to that capacity, I always say shoot to maim. You know, I mean, you know what I would do if somebody were to come into my house? I wish they would come into my house. You know what I'm saying? I wish they would rob my house, because what I would do is I would shoot them right in the kneecap. All right, and then I'd wait a little bit. You know, I'd wait. You know, to call the cops. You know, I'd like to see them in pain. And then I want to talk to them a little bit. You know what I mean? I want to talk to them a little bit and say, hey, what made you think you can come up in here? Huh? You thought you could just come in here and take from me? You take from a capitalist, huh? You think that a capitalist wasn't going to defend themselves? And look, depending on how they respond, If they respond in a cocky, criminalistic capacity, I'll shoot the other kneecap. That's right, I'll shoot the other kneecap, for Christ's sake, man. And, you know what I'm saying? And then if they keep going, I shoot the femur bone. You know what I mean? Shoot that damn femur bone. So at some point, when the cops finally come, I'll just tell the cops that, hey, look, I was trying to incapacitate this man without killing him. And unfortunately, I had to dispense justice a few times. And as you can see, the man is still alive. He's just not going to be able to use his legs. You know what I mean? Because I want whoever robbed my house, I want whoever tried to confront me, tried to come at me, or tried to infringe upon my property, all right? I want them to remember me for the rest of their life when they look at their chopped up freaking legs, for Christ's sake, their mashed up legs, when they look at their crippled bodies. I want them to remember that they messed with Ghost, that they messed with a bad man, and that they should have never, ever came into my house, robbed me, or anything of that capacity. So what I'm suggesting, I didn't mean to get off on that soliloquy. What I'm suggesting is that if you see any of these clowns and they come at you in a threatening capacity or they're trying to play a joke, aim for the kneecap, all right? Aim for the kneecap, aim for the the joints, kneecap, the ankle, you know what I mean? And once you start going a little bit above that, you could get fatal. You know, you could kill them, and you don't want to kill somebody. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to kill somebody. You just want to blow a kneecap off. You know what I'm saying? You want them to never forget you. You know what I mean? You don't want them to ever forget you. Oh, man, give me my drink, for Christ's sake. It's National Drink a Beer Day, boy. Look, I'm tired. I'm tired of these damn clowns. I'm sick of them. I'm sick of hearing them. Some of them need to get shot before they start realizing that this is not cool. You know, oh, man, what was that happened about 5 years ago? Do y'all remember this Bigfoot fetish? Y'all remember this? When they had freaking Searching for Bigfoot show and all this Bigfoot crap. Y'all remember that crap? Anyway, the reason that there were Bigfoot shows is, believe it or not, folks, I'm not joking around. Idiots were dressing up like a Sasquatch on their spare time and wandering the woods out there just to keep the idea of Bigfoot alive. I'm not kidding around. I'm not joking. Do y'all remember this, for Christ's sake? I'm not kidding around. People were dressing up like Bigfoot and wandering around out there, you know, like they're fucking Yogi Bear. Excuse my French. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to curse. Anyway, we're in the third hour anyway, all right? We're now in the third hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. Of course, I'm your host, the man they call Ghost, and I want to thank you for tuning in with me. But do you all remember that, right? Y'all remember when, there were shows that we're searching for Bigfoot, and Bigfoot this, and Bigfoot that. There were idiots that were dressing up as Bigfoot, man, and going out there, and scaring people. And, that was happening all across, I guess the Northwest region and crap, until one day, some son of a bitch shot one of these, what he thought was Bigfoot. All right, I'm not joking. You can look this up. This is a real story. Some son of a bitch shot some dude or shot something that he thought was Bigfoot, because literally the guy was dressed up as Bigfoot and he was going around the woods scaring people, going and all that crap. Somebody had a gun, shot Bigfoot, and they thought they were actually, as a matter of fact, I read that the guy that shot Bigfoot actually thought that he was going to make some money. He actually thought that he actually shot the big Sasquatch and crap. Little did he know that it was just some stupid moron in a freaking Sasquatch suit trying to keep the legend of Bigfoot alive. I'm not joking, man. I'm not joking. And then after that happened, you started hearing a lot less sightings. You started hearing a lot less sightings of Bigfoot after that. I'll tell you that right now. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be laughing, man, but that was probably one of the funniest stories I read. I think it was back in, Jesus Christ, I think 2011, 2010, I think some kind of crap like that, man. Oh, my God, that was funny, man. That was hilarious. Anyway, I digress, but once again, I think that's probably what needs to happen so that this whole clown phenomena finally comes to a ridiculous end. All right, seriously. Just like that Bigfoot crap, this clown crap has to stop. It has to stop. It's enough. Anyway, people on Twitter can't believe it. They're like, come on, Ghost, you're lying. No way. I'm serious, man. I'm serious. I'm not joking around. Look, these idiots, these Bigfoot enthusiasts would go out, dress up in a goddamn Bigfoot costume, go into the woods and scare people so that they could keep the spirit, the whole legend of Bigfoot alive. And that's how sick this crap was, man. Oh, my God. I'm not joking. After that son of a bitch was shot, you heard a lot less Bigfoot sightings. I can tell you that right. I'm sorry, folks. That's pretty macabre, but I find it a little hilarious. You got to have a little gallus humor every now and then. You know what I mean? Anyway, let me move on. I'm sorry. That's what needs to happen to these goddamn clowns. All right, that's what needs to happen to them. Take out a couple of clown kneecaps, you'll stop seeing them out there in America. I guarantee you. Give me more beer. Give me more beer. Oh yeah. Last subject I'd like to talk about, folks. Have you heard about this 3-parent baby? Have you heard about this? Yeah. A 3-parent baby. They have spliced the DNA of 3 different people. And from what I understand, did I hear this correctly? They implanted it in, the entrails of a goddamn tranny or something of that nature? Or did I read this wrong? Did I read this right that they spliced the DNA of 3 different people? They put the actual the human embryo in the entrails of a tranny or something of that nature, and now they have birthed the first tranny-made baby. I believe. I'm not joking around. Have y'all heard this crap? I'm not kidding. I mean, what is this world coming to, man? What is this world coming to when you've got people out here that are trying to splice DNA between 3 different people? Remember, this is a baby that has 3 parents, okay? 3 parents. And they spliced the DNA of all 3 of these people and put this, I don't know, what, the Petri dish baby? I don't know what the hell it is. They put it in the entrails of a goddamn tranny or something, and then 9 months later, this tranny, I guess, shitted out the kid. You know what I'm saying? I'm not joking around. I mean, this is the new America that we're living in. This is the new world that we're living in, for Christ's sake, man. I mean, splicing DNA, for Christ's sake. I mean, could you imagine the type of defects that this particular kid is going to have? I mean, what are we getting into? Why are we getting into this? Well, I'll tell you why, folks, because I'm telling you, this is a precursor to legal birth, meaning that you have to go to a scientist or to a government-approved scientist so that you can properly be impregnated. And you don't necessarily have to be a woman anymore now, do you, huh? Now all you have to do is just have DNA of 3 different people, put it in the entrails of some goddamn tranny, and then 9 months later they take a turd, and out comes a goddamn kid. I mean, this is getting ridiculous, folks. I cannot believe this. Look, I'm all for equal rights. I'm all for everybody wanting to do their own thing. but this is going into a direction of ridiculous proportions. All right? Seriously. I'm not kidding around. I mean, hey, trannies, I get it. You have a sexual identity crisis. I get it. But, to sit here and try to justify, mad scientry in an attempt to splice DNA so that, and look, they're talking about men. They're talking about putting this in regular men now, too, not just trannies. Splicing the DNA of 3 different people, putting it in the entrails of whoever, the host. 9 months later, a turd comes out and it's a baby. I mean, this is getting ridiculous, man. I don't even know what to say about that. I really do not know what the hell to say about it. And if you don't believe me, look it up. You people on Twitter, you don't believe me, look it the hell up, you sorry sack of crap. It's real. Jesus Christ. Give me my drink. Give me my drink. Oh, my God. Now we're going to have men having kids. Men having kids, for Christ's sake, man. Jesus Christ, man. What the hell kind of freaking sick world are we coming into, man? Seriously. What kind of sick-ass world are we turning into, man? Somebody answer that question for me, because I don't get it. What kind of a sick world are we living in? I mean, what's next? Dogs and cats are going to be living together now? Huh? They're going to have kids? Huh? They're going to have dats now? Instead of dogs and cats, we're going to have dats? Huh? Lions and tigers are going to kick back together. We're going to have ligers now? Is this what we're going to have? Cockroaches are going to be humping boll weevils. We're going to have roach evils. I mean, seriously, man, I'm not joking. Men having kids now. Men having kids. Let me tell you, you women that are listening, if you think this is a great leap for mankind, this is a giant step back for you women. Because if you can no longer have children, or let's just put it this way, if you are no longer needed to have children, then what good are you at this point? I'm not a sexist. I'm not trying to say this in a sexist capacity. But with all due respect, women, right now all you're doing is hopping on the social justice bandwagon. And I'm not saying all of you, but the majority of the vocal women contingent in Western society is hopping on the social justice bandwagon. And with all due respect, women, listen to me. I love women. I think women should be respected. I think women should have the opportunity to do whatever the hell they want. What I don't agree with is bitching and moaning your way to the top. Or, if you're not bitching and moaning your way to the top, you're trying to sexually seduce your way to the top. All right? And I'm talking about Sarah Palin. That's why I hated Sarah Palin, folks. I hated Sarah Palin because I saw that this dumb, stupid, Skankosaurus Alaskan Eskimo bimbo slut bag was nothing more than some stupid, dumb Skankosaurus that was able to give a good wink or shake her little icy tits or shake her little Alaskan ass, her baked Alaskan ass in front of a few hard legs. And lo and behold, she was able to move up that ladder because of that. And the reason I know that is the basis of her success is because of her 2008 vice presidential campaign when she was an utter idiot, when she couldn't even name who was her favorite forefather, when she couldn't even name what was her favorite publication to obtain her news and information. I mean, do you understand? I mean, this is what women, general women, should be against. You should be against Skankosauruses that are able to shake their asses and, shake their tits or wink at a hard leg and them getting ahead based upon sexuality. That's what you women should be pissed off about, all right? Another thing you women should be pissed off about is the fact that you are being prohibited from succeeding because of the feminist movement. Do you understand this? And the reason I'm saying this is because, with all due respect, the majority of the feminist movement, the leadership of the feminist movement, is nothing more than a bunch of fat, disgusting, greasy bull dykes that are utilizing feminism in the colleges to get nothing more than fresh meat in the freshman class every single year that there's a new college school year. I'm not joking around. This is a bull dyke agenda, for Christ's sake. So that's why I'm saying, you women out there, you should be worried about being judged by the content of your character, because the reason you're not being judged by the content of your character, ladies, is because you've got feminists. They're talking out both sides of their mouths. One of them is saying you should hate men, you should bull dyke, you should muff dive, this and that. The other one is, well, you look hot, shake your ass, use these men, work your way to the top, so on and so forth. All right? So that's why I'm saying, women, you need to come out and you need to be more vocal. You need to say, hey, look, I want to be judged on the content of my character, not the size of my assets. All right? I'm talking about your, breasts and other assets. You should be judged on the content of your character and your intellectual curiosity. But you women are being prohibited from doing so because of the feminist movement, folks. And I've been saying this since 2008. You can look back in the archive, blogtalkradio.com/ghost. All right, blogtalkradio.com/ghost. Go back 2008. I discussed this. And look, with all due respect, the feminist movement is now making women a little obsolete. I mean, take a look at these anime pricks. All right, take a look at these, these cartoon fetish assholes. All right, we are now headed into a virtual reality realm where they can now put a virtual reality headset on and literally put some kind of simulated sex toy on their private parts and literally simulate whatever kind of sexual fantasy that is in their mind, making it irrelevant to even actually bump a real live woman, okay? Secondly, if they actually want to bump a real live woman, now you've got trans testicles that are looking as good, if not better, than some goddamn women, all right? Okay, so that's second, all right? And third, now that you've got trannies and men that can shit out children now, thanks to this whole splicing of DNA and all this other crap, all right? Now you're not even needed for that anymore. So it's what I'm saying, ladies. You better watch out, man. You better watch out. You are being phased out of existence. I mean, I'm telling you, there's not even going to be a need for women anymore, man. I'm serious. You women need to take this seriously, man. You need to take this serious, all right? I'm not joking around. You need to take this serious. I am trying to protect womanhood here. I am trying to protect womanhood. Please heed my warning. I'm telling you, the feminist movement is putting you into oblivion. It is making women obsolete. I'm not joking around. All right? I'm not joking around. You people, you women can think, oh, I don't care. Shut up. Just shut your stupid stinking mouth. Jesus Christ, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm just sick-ass world that we're turning into, man. I'm telling you, ever since look, I'm not saying this to be sexist, all right? I'm saying this to be real. Ever since we broke up the family, this is the kind of direction we are going down, folks. Look back in the archive. I said in 2008 that we are going to have oral copulation between two men across the street from an elementary school, and that it would be protected by the First Amendment. Look at today's America. Look at today's America, for Christ's sake, man. Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway, let me take a swig of this beer, and I guess we'll go ahead and move on to some radio graffiti, for Christ's sake. But by God, wake up, folks, all right? This is not what society should be. We have been literally demoralized. I mean, we have been robbed morally we are morally bankrupt, man. I'm serious. It's freaking disgusting, man. Jesus Christ. Give me my freaking drink, man. It pisses me off, man. Pisses me off. Anyway, folks, without any further ado, all right, let's go ahead and get to everybody's favorite part of the broadcast, and I'm talking about Radio Graffiti. That's right, folks. Radio Graffiti, the part of the broadcast where the spectators become a part of the spectacle. All you've got to do is give me a call right now at 425-390-6146. And when I call on your area code, you have exactly 3 to 4 seconds to say whatever it is that's on your mind. That's why we call it Radio Graffiti, folks, all right? And let me tell you, we are now in a 3-hour show. I hope you folks are appreciating all this time that yours truly is dedicating from my life to broadcast to you folk, all right? I'm serious. Good God. I could be celebrating National Drink a Beer Day right now. Seriously. Jesus Christ, man. Anyway, do we have any Radio Graffiti callers, engineer, for heaven's sake? Jesus Christ. Hey! Do we have any Radio Graffiti callers? Jesus Christ. Freaking engineer's falling asleep over here, for Christ's sake. Wake up! You got to get used to 3 hours now. 3, do you understand it? Yes, sir. Ah! Damn it. Anyway, sorry, folks. Let's go ahead and get to Radio Graffiti right now. All right, 603 Radio Graffiti. Jesus Christ, just shut up. You already took too long, you moron. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
Melting pot of friendship. Melting pot of friendship. Melting pot of friendship. Melting pot of friendship.
Yeah, all right, we get it. Enough of these goddamn remixes, man. They make me look stupid. They make me sound stupid, for Christ's sake. No wonder I can't get any guests on this goddamn broadcast. Anonymous Radio Graffiti. Tony and Willie Atkin Radio Graffiti.
This is True Brony Radio. True Brony Radio.
I am your homie, the brony they call Matt Pony.
The badass of the bronies. Give him his own radio show or give him death.
That's it. Period.
Broadcasting from his beloved Granny's house in beautiful Chicago, Illinois.
Time to give you the love and tolerance you all want.
And now, he'll take it from here. Your host, the most infamous of all the bronies, the man they call Mass Pony.
Are you kidding me? That pamper fetish four-eyed freak. No, not that pampered fetish freak. No. I don't ever want to remember that goddamn time, for Christ's sake, man. Goddamn Mass Pony. Freaking pampers and ponies, for Christ's sake. He had a pamper fetish. He had a goddamn pamper. He had a goddamn pamper fetish, for Christ's sake, man.
Imagine a country where jobs are plentiful and families can get ahead. A country where veterans are treated with dignity and respect. A country so powerful, terrorism is in retreat. Our families safe. A country run by a leader whose career was built on success. A leader who isn't beholden to special interests, but to the people themselves. Make America great again. Donald Trump for president.
I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message.
Napa Auto Parts wants to know, What makes today's new cars so smart? Is it the questionably useful Wi-Fi connectivity? Could it be the giant, confusing touchscreens you should probably stop playing with while driving? Or perhaps voice-activated everything that never seems to listen very well? The answer, of course, is none of the above. Click the banner to see the smartest car available today.
God damn it! Sick bastard, man. That sick, fruity little bastard. God damn it. Good God, man. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. Jesus Christ, man. That pamper fetish freak. Jesus Christ. God damn you, man. God damn all of you. Anonymous radio. Goddamn graffiti. Goddamn graffiti. It's flooding out here, man. It's freaking flooding out here. Uh-oh. You know, I really don't appreciate that one bit, all right? No, shut up. Shut him off. First off, all right, I don't appreciate that, all right? It was a bad flooding situation on Monday. And, you know, not to get off on a side note here, I actually have gotten kind of accustomed to bird watching now, you know, because I have a lot of trees now in my house. I got a house now, you know, I got a bunch of trees, big-ass trees as well, man. And I like to go watch birds, you know what I mean? And, like, I like looking at all the different kinds of birds, man. I mean, I think I saw a freaking cardinal. I saw some kind of a bluebird in there. Like, you know, I mean, just all kinds of different birds, man. You know what I mean? And, you know, sometimes I look at those birds and I imagine, like, look at that bird right there. Look at that bird. He probably just flew in from Chicago. You know what I mean? I'm serious, man. I'm not joking around. I just imagine, you know, the last city that bird was in. You know what I mean? Like Chicago. I can imagine this bird, like, gnawing on a leftover crust from a thrown-out deep dish pizza. You know what I mean? Getting the energy to fly south, for Christ's sake. And then there he is, right there on my goddamn tree, for Christ's sake, man. You know what I mean? Little bird, for Christ's sake. Anyway, look, I'm sorry for Christ. Just shut up, all right? Yeah, and you people on Twitter, shut your ass. I'm sick of you people. All right, I'm just trying to have a little bit of. I'm trying to have a moment here, all right? Anyway, who else do we got here? We got area code 386 Radio Graffiti.
Radio Graffiti, the engineering talent of the show. It says True Engineering Radio, hosted by who? By the engineers, all right? Not by Ghost. Ghost has his job, all right? Let him do his job. Stop it. The engineer's talent. Stop it.
All right, just shut up. The engineer is not the talent, all right? I'm the talent, you son of a bitch, all right? I mean, look, I don't mean to make this a competition because you idiots did. I don't really appreciate, all right? Look on ghost.market, for Christ's sake, all right? Look on ghost.market, all right? Out of 500, my autograph, I've got 348 left, all right? The engineer has got 415 left, all right? So don't sit over here and try to question who the talent is, all right? You know who the talent is, right, engineer? Yes, sir. See what I'm saying, boy? So don't sit over here and try to question me, all right? Don't you ever try to question me there, boy, all right? Jesus Christ. Who else do we have going on? And shove it up your ass, you people making fun of me for watching a few birds, for Christ's sake, all right? Jesus Christ. I like going outside in the backyard, for Christ's sake. I got a backyard now. I got a backyard. And you go out there and look at those birds, man. I mean, I look at one bird, and I'm like, you know, that bird was probably just in Florida, for Christ's sake. I mean, he was probably gnawing on an old orange peel, you know, getting the nourishment, the nutrients to come on, fly down here to San Antonio, man. I'm serious, man. Birds, man, I'm telling you. Unbelievable creatures. 919, Radio Graffiti.
This is True Crazy Radio. True Crazy Radio.
This is what I'm talking about. I'm in my room.
are dumb, give him a broken voice, or give him death. Broadcasting from a 3-hour insanity in San Antonio, Texas. He'll take it from here. It's time to get crazy with the man they call Ghost.
Look, first of all, that's not very funny. I mean, you heard, like, how high I went. That was Friday's broadcast that idiot was splicing. I mean, I went pretty high. I literally ripped my vocal cord because of you sons of bitches. It's your fault, man. It's your goddamn fault. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
Diarrhea. I have a bad case of 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 diarrhea. I have a bad case.
I mean, did you actually make that a song, you idiot? Jesus Christ. Anonymous Radio Graffiti. You know, sometimes I look at those birds and I imagine, like, look at that bird right there. Look at that bird. He probably just flew in from Chicago. You know what I mean? I'm serious, man. I'm not joking around. I just imagine, the last city that bird was in. You know what I mean? Like Chicago. I can imagine this bird, like, gnawing on a leftover crust from a thrown-out deep dish pizza. You know what I mean? Getting the energy to fly south, for Christ's sake. And then there he is, right there on my goddamn tree, for Christ's sake, man. You know what I mean? Little bird, for Christ's sake. Anyway, look, I'm sorry. God, I just freaking said that, you sick... I just freaking said that like 30 seconds ago, man. Come on. Come on, for Christ's sake, man. I just said that. I just freaking said that, man. Look, that's internet butt stalker-esque splicing right there, man. That's sick. That's really goddamn sick, man. I'm serious. Really sick. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. The bird is the word, for Christ's sake. I remember a remix of fucking. Gee, I gotta watch my language. Excuse me, Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. It's your fault. You're pissing me off. You people are pissing me off. You're making me curse. You're making me curse on the air. I remember them splicing me with that song because I had sang it. I think what was it, like in 2010, when I said. I can't believe I say stuff like this. I remember saying he had a bad enchilada and got the AIDS. The AIDS. He got the AIDS. He got the AIDS. He got the AIDS. He got the AIDS. AIDS. He got the AIDS, and everybody's gonna get the AIDS. Anyway, it was funny. Sorry, just had to tell you all that. Anyway, Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea.
I have a bad case of diarrhea.
Enough. What the hell is up with this freaking diarrhea fetish, for Christ's sake, man? 412 Radio Graffiti.
Look at this autograph. It was signed by some fruity ass. He hosts a 2-bit radio show while he humps a body pillow. He just moved to a new town, but now it's likely that he's gonna drown. His wife has given him the slip so she can go and get double dip. Every memory is sailing out the back door. Got the duties of Hillary on the bedroom floor. It's time to say it, time to say it. And bold.
Get this asshole out of here, you son. Damn it! I mean, how long did it take you to write that, you sorry sack of crap? How long did it take your sorry ass to write that? son of a bitch. And I'm not a freaking ham bone. I'm not a freaking ham bone. Shut up. Just shut up. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. God damn it. You people are pissing me off, man. I'm done. Jesus Christ, man. Give me my freaking drink. Give me my drink. It's National Drink a Beer Day, for Christ's sake, boy. You understand? And you know what that means? More beer! More beer! Is what it means, boy. Go ahead and get some more beer going on. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. All right, let's continue going. We got Anonymous Radio Graffiti. Yeah, Jesus Christ, a Helen Keller deaf mute, for Christ's sake. 404 Radio Graffiti.
Ghost, long time to the party, late to the party, but thanks for all the prognostications, man.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? I couldn't even understand you. Anonymous Radio Graffiti. Engineer, get over here, boy. Yeah! I ain't made of engineer. You yet, boy. Here's one for your dirty dish rag horse, engineer. Single mother, too. Take that, boy. You take that, you sorry. You know, that's not, first of all, that's not very funny, all right? Don't be making fun of the engineer, all right? You son of a bitches you're trying to pit me against the engineer, and I really don't appreciate it one goddamn bit, man. I mean, what's your guys' problems, man? Seriously, what is your freaking major malfunction, numbnuts? What is your major goddamn malfunction? Seriously, pitting me against my goddamn employee. Jesus Christ. 308 Radio Graffiti. Get the hell off the microphone if you're going to be a Helen Keller deaf mute, you son of a bitch. 919 Radio Graffiti.
True El Rato. Cruise 1, Internet 0. Cruise 1, Ted Cruz with this Internet ruse. He's trying to pay us. He's trying to pay us all back. He's trying to get the He's trying to pay the Internet back, for Christ's sake. You understand this, right?
I mean, wait a minute. Are you serious? Somebody actually made a song called El Rato. Give me a freaking break, man. Who else do we got? How about 510 Radio Graffiti? Oh, Jesus Christ, man. How about 386 Radio Graffiti?
Bureaucrat. Radio Graffiti. Here we go.
This is True 580 Radio.
True 5 Baby Radio.
I am your host, the man they call Ghost.
The big baby of business.
Poke myself in the eye. That's it. Period.
Broadcasting from his infant daycare studio in beautiful Transhambonia.
Give me my freaking beer. Give me my beer.
And now, he'll take it from here. Your host, Crybaby of Crybabies, the man they call.
Man, why don't you just shut up, all right? I'm tired of you idiots saying that I'm crying all the time, for Christ's sake, man. Look, sometimes I poke myself in the eye, so just shut up already with that crap, man. I'm tired of you people saying that crap. Tired of it. I'm freaking tired of it. Jesus Christ. Who else do we have going on over here? We got, Jesus Christ. Christ. How about Anonymous, Radio Graffiti?
I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea.
Shut up with the damn diarrhea song, for Christ's sake. Anonymous, Radio Graffiti.
Ghost, it's Toilet Guy. I was wondering if you could put your meatballs on my porcelain bowl. It'll be totally legit. Oh, my.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Toilet Guy? Toilet Guy, for Christ's sake? Jesus Christ, this crap never ends, man. It never ends. It never ends. God. Oh, Jesus Christ. 337 Radio Graffiti.
Okay, Ghost. So you're saying that once men are able to have children, like, what good are women going to be for? So you mean, like, why would men even want to have children with women? Are you saying that you would rather have a child with a man if men could have children?
Here we go with this fruit bowl. Why? You want me to seed your pause-loaded ass? Is that why you're questioning me about this capacity, huh?
Did you just offer to seize my what loaded ass? And so many other callers would take you up on that, Ghost, but that ain't me, son.
Yeah, I'm sure. I can tell by the feminine vernacular in your voice that you're wondering whether or not that I would impregnate a man because you're probably bent over with an arched back with your rose-budded ass crack waiting for it, aren't you there, boy, huh?
You call me, son. You call me red-handed, Ghost. I ain't even going to lie to you.
Yeah, of course I did. Get this fruit bowl out. Get him out of here. Get that fruity ass out of here. I have a pretty good gaydar, son, all right? I have a pretty good gaydar, and that's a fruit bowl if I ever seen one in my life, all right? Jesus Christ. Anonymous, Radio Graffiti.
Benito Ghostini, Radio Graffiti. The sun is warm. The grass is green.
And look, oh, my God, there's those birds.
Oh, my God. I'm wounded, man.
Those birds.
Hit my hand. I am bleeding here.
Oh, my God. I mean, Jesus Christ, I just talked about that crap. Man, this is getting freaky, man. I'm serious. This is getting freaky as hell, all right? I'm serious. This is getting freaky. This is getting freaky, man. 559 Radio Graffiti. Okay, great. You're a gassy person. We get it. All right. Jesus Christ. 603 Radio Graffiti.
Yeah, Ghost. That me?
It's you.
Yeah. So, thing about Tub Guy and the engineer and you. Who's gotta be shitting out the kid?
Shut up, you stupid idiot, you dumb asshole, for Christ's sake. Shut up! Anonymous, Radio Graffiti.
This is Sparta, Radio Graffiti. Look, what's going on between the freaking engineer and my granddaughter is personal, all right?
Yeah, all right, that's about enough. Hey, Sparta, I hope you die in a fire, you son of a bitch. I'm serious. I hope that the dark spirits of the Dark Lord strike in you to turn you into Burt Crisp crap, all right? Anonymous, Radio Graffiti.
Look, what's going on between my wife and Bernie Sanders is personal, all right? Come on over here and take your underwears off.
God damn it, you son of a... Yes! God! 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 God damn it! God damn it! For Christ's sake! Enough of that crap! Enough! I've had enough! I've had enough! Jesus Christ, man. Give me the mic. Give me the... Give me the goddamn mic, for Christ's sake. I'm not kidding around. Jesus Christ. I'm not joking around with you people, man. I'm not joking around. It makes me sick. Jesus Christ, man. Are you kidding me? Did you act... Jesus Christ. I'm not, you know what? I'm not even going to pay attention to Twitter. Go screw yourselves, man. All right? Go screw yourselves. Seriously. Jesus Christ. Who else do we have? We got Anonymous, Radio Graffiti.
Adolf Gosler rates so hard because he is a stupid tart. He likes to fuck his dog and comes right on Engineer's postcard. Adolf Gosler, keep it up. Gosler's acting fruity, banging every single guy, double dipping his granny.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! God damn it, you stupid troll! Shut up! Damn it, man! God damn it! Son of a bitch. Jesus Christ, you goddamn sons of bitches, for Christ's sake, Anonymous Radio Graffiti!
Ghost, it's Toilet Guy. Why are you going to keep hating up on me?
Now, shut up, Toilet Guy, for Christ's sake. Get your own bit, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
My heart's big. I like to eat. I like to fight. I like to have children. I got a life force. We've got I'm going through it fast. I like to eat children. I'm a throwback. I'm a human, and I'm a pioneer. I'm an explorer. I'm a human, and I'm coming. I'm animated. My heart's big. I like to eat. I like to fight. I like to have children. I got a life force. We've got I'm going through it fast. I like to eat children.
All right, yeah, we get it. Okay, great. Jesus Christ. What the hell is this crap, man? How about 517 Radio Graffiti?
Pee on me when you're not strong with incontinence from where you urinate, LBL, like bladder leakage. I know it's a thing.
Shut him up! Shut him up! Shut him up! Blah, man, Jesus Christ, man. I mean, I don't even. Why am I doing this crap? Why am I even doing this show, for Christ's sake, man? Good God, who else do we have here? How about 423 Radio Graffiti?
I always say, shoot a man. You know, I mean, you know what I would do? If Donald Trump, he were to come into my house, I wish they would come into my house. Because what I would do is I would shoot them right in the kneecap.
No, shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Do not besmirch Donald Trump on this broadcast, boy. Do you understand that? Do not besmirch Donald Trump on this broadcast, you son of a bitch. Jesus Christ. Anonymous Radio Graffiti. Jesus Christ. I mean, you know, no one wants to hear your vibrator, you dumbass. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
You better watch out. You are being phased out of existence. I mean, I'm telling you, there's not even going to be a need for women anymore, man. I'm serious. You women need to take this seriously, man. You need to take this serious.
I mean, well, why do y'all do that cartoon voice, man? Why? Y'all make me sound stupid and I don't appreciate it. Stop that crap. Stop it. Just stop. 816 Radio Goddamn Graffiti.
Ghost, I gotta agree with you. I think people should stop pitting you and the engineer against each other because it's pretty obvious the engineer's, you know, the bigger man. He's the talent. He can speak more.
Shut up, man. Shut up, man. Shut up. I'm tired of you people saying the engineer is the talent, for Christ's sake, man. I'm the talent. I'm the talent. Ghost. It's True Capitalist Radio hosted by Ghost, you scumbags. God, man, I'm telling you, give me my freaking drink, man. Give me my goddamn drink. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. I'm just trying to do a broadcast here. This is the kind of crap that I get, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to do a broadcast, and this is the kind of garbage that I get, man, on a consistent goddamn basis. I'm sick of it! I'm sick of it! Anonymous Radio Graffiti. Jesus Christ, shut up with that stupid song, for heaven's sake. Anonymous Radio Graffiti. Well, good. I hope you die of sleep apnea, you stupid, dumb, fat, jelly-ass, snoring bastard. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
Gosh, the most wonderful dream I had was when a float seal sucked my dick. That was just wonderful. And in my opinion...
Yeah, well, unfortunately, I can't hear or understand you because you have a relaxed tongue, and it's obviously a horrible speech impediment that is prohibiting you from articulating your thought processes properly. All right? Anonymous Radio Graffiti. All right, great. You can play My Little Pony on the piano. How much is that going to pay you at a gig, huh? Jesus Christ, man. 570 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, can you tell Engineer I said...
Hey, shut up and don't make fun of the engineer, all right? Don't you call him stupid. Don't you dare call him stupid. Don't you ever call the engineer stupid. Son of a bitch. Jesus Christ, man. This is just getting ridiculous. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
1, 2, 3. I've got a nut case of diarrhea. I've got a nut case of diarrhea. I've got a nut case of...
Shut. Jesus Christ, you sick sons of bitches, man. How about the Teutonic Plague? Radio Graffiti.
Ghost, in your opinion, do you believe that Mr. Trump will use the sexual assault card against Hillary in the last debate as his, I want to say Trump card, no pun intended? Thank you, and fuck Goofy Bone.
Yeah, well, I can agree with you on the last part. I mean, you know, this guy's talking about spending thousands of dollars. He should have spent it on his grill, for Christ's sake. I mean, the son of a bitch can't even put his burrito-eating lip over his damn teeth. But as far as Trump is concerned, I definitely believe he's going to throw the sexual abuse card at Hillary Rotten, as I stated earlier in the broadcast, that, Trump is just appealing to the 80-plus million people that were watching, which is the general mass populace, and those are the voters that he was trying to solicit, all right? Anyway, who else do we got going on over here? We got Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
Benito Ghostini, Radio Graffiti. You know, I think people like the Teutonic Plague and Raven Snake, these useless, really just dumb aspies, these autistic losers that literally have no talent. I mean, Raven Snake is a stupid cripple.
Man, that's horrible, you son of a bitch. God damn it! Damn it! You leave Teutonic Plague and Raven Snake alone. You leave Raiden Snake and Teutonic Plague alone, you sorry sack of crap. Just leave them alone. Just leave them goddamn alone, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ.
You heard the speech. But behind the glitter lies this stark truth. In Hillary Clinton's America, things get worse. Under her dishonest plan, taxes keep rising, terrorism spreads. Washington insiders remain in control. Americans losing their jobs, homes, and hope. In Donald Trump's America, people are put back to work. Our families are safe. The American dream achievable again. Change that makes America great again.
I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message.
Oh, my God. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. Give me the goddamn mic, man. Jesus Christ. Just leave Raiden Snake and Teutonic Plague alone already, all right? Jesus Christ, man. Leave them alone. Just leave them alone. Anonymous, Radio Graffiti. Templeton Sanders, Radio Graffiti.
I hate niggers.
Hey, guess who the first cowboys were out here in Texas? Black niggers.
Black man in a white man's town. He's got trouble.
Get him off. Get this asshole. Get racist asshole off. Get out of here. Get that racist asshole out of here. Get him out. Get him out of here. Get him out. Jesus Christ, man. You racist sons of bitches, man. I never said that. That's a splice. I never said that. I never said that. Give me the goddamn mic. Give me the goddamn mic, man. That's a freaking splice. I never goddamn said that, for Christ's sake, all right? We got Karaskin, Radio Graffiti. What's going on to Karaskin?
Not much. I got a bit of a problem here, apparently.
What's the problem?
Why is Mask Pony following me on Twitter? I demand to know why. What did I ever do to him? I didn't do anything to him. It's grimy old guy.
Oh, my God.
Just wanted to follow me for no reason.
Mask Pony is following you, Karaskin? Oh, my God.
I know, right? Is he trying to pick a bone with me or something? You know, I would have appreciated if he just unfollow me and just say, goodbye. I hope you enjoy my diaper crap. Jesus Christ. I should have blocked him.
Yeah, no kidding, Karaskin. I understand what you're saying. I mean, this goddamn Pampers and Ponies, I mean, it's just getting ridiculous, man. I don't know what the hell's going on. Thanks for calling, man. I appreciate it, Karaskin. What's going on to Anonymous, Radio Graffiti?
Hey, Ghost, this is Urinal Guy. Let's piss on each other's mouths. It would be totally legit.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Toilet guy, urinal guy. I mean, God damn it, man. God damn it. You people are getting sicker and sicker and sicker by the goddamn day, man. You sons of bitches, man. Seriously, you goddamn sons of bitches. Anonymous, Radio Graffiti. Are you trying to, splice me in with some kind of Black Lives Matter protest, you sorry sack of crap? Is that what you're trying to do? Just shove it up your ass, all right? Jesus Christ. 609 Radio Graffiti. Captain Sweden, Radio Graffiti.
Now available on Coast's official marketplace. It's the official True Capitalist Radio body pillow. If you've ever wanted to cuddle up in bed next to your favorite conspiracy theorist drunken lolcow, well now you can. The TCR body pillow features Coast in an absolutely sexy pose as he ponders what you're going to do to him in Equidchat. The TCR body pillow is only $69.99, and if you order now within the next 20 minutes we'll throw in this Donald Trump designed dildo, as the man would save himself. It's absolutely huge, so don't wait. Operators are standing by. Call 425-390-6146 right now. That's 425-390-6146. Call now.
Jesus Christ, freaking body pillows. God damn it with his body pillows. God damn it, you sick sons of bitches with these goddamn body pillows. Enough of that crap. Enough of that crap, man. Enough! Jesus Christ, man. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. God damn it. Body pillows again? Enough of the goddamn body pillows. I've had enough of them. I had enough. I had enough of them. Enough. Enough. Jesus Christ, man. I can't believe you people, man. I mean, you're just This is getting more and more pathetic as days go by, man. You people should be all ashamed of yourselves. All of you, seriously. Sitting over here, I'm shooting pearls to you people, and you people could care less? You could care less? Jesus Christ. Anonymous Radio Graffiti.
Ghost, this is Shower Guy. I'm in the shower right now having
Jesus Christ. Shower Guy. Toilet guy, urinal guy, shower guy. I mean, we might as well bring on Tub Guy, Radio Graffiti. Jesus Christ.
Ghost, maybe in sunny Coronado, we could remake the beach scene in the movie From Here to Eternity. Toilet guy could film, of course. Oh, my.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, you know what? That's it, man. I've had enough. Seriously, man, that's it. I've had enough. My voice is gone. You're lucky I even came up here and did a broadcast. I should have taken another day off if I knew that this was the kind of crap that we were going to get on. Jesus Christ, it's a Fruit Bowl Wednesday. It's a goddamn Fruit Bowl Wednesday. It's what you troll terrorists and cyber vermin have turned this goddamn crap into, for Christ's sake, man. A Fruit Bowl Wednesday, god damn it. God damn it, man. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. Look, I'm out of here. I'm serious. I'm done with this crap, all right? I'm done. Please bookmark the goddamn webpage, you milky lickers, all right? blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That's blogtalkradio.com/ghost. Every one of my episodes is there to download absolutely free, all right? So if you're ever bored, every one of these episodes is available to download right over there. And moreover, follow me on Twitter, folks. If you have not done so, follow me on Twitter. The Twitter name to follow is PoliticsGhost. All one word, no underscores. PoliticsGhost is the name to follow. Jesus Christ, what a Fruit Bowl Wednesday. I will be back tomorrow, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Once again, be here. Let everybody know. Spread it around like wildfire. Let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house. All right? You damn milky lickers turned this into a Fruit Bowl Wednesday. Anyway, I'm getting the hell out of here. You better be here tomorrow, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time for a damn Thursday edition of True Capitalist Radio. I'm out of here, baby. I am out.